up there as one of the biggest achievements in Turkish CS.
Yeah, and I think we have to echo that sentiment. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We are just 20 seconds away from getting into this game, an elimination matchup that is separating these two teams. FaZe and Eternal Fire ready to duke out on Anubis first. We go to Nuke second, and should we need it, Dust 2. And what we need now is to bring our commentators into the fold. We've got Launders and Scrawny. Take a look.
Oh my God, yes! I didn't want to say
thank you
it.
so much for the breakdown heading into this one. Eternal Fire versus FaZe. Spot in the Spodek. Mohan, I expect this game, no matter how it goes, to be an absolute
This is gotta be
war.
cinema.
Since 2025 has begun, and we're not that far in, but I need to say it. 5 out of the 21 games Eternal Fire has played
love Scrawny Launders
have been
so much.
less than 20 rounds
Here
of play.
we go.
One of the 9 games that FaZe has played has been less than 20 rounds. These are close matches for better or for worse
fucking go,
each and
chat.
every time so far this
Predictions
year.
about to close. F5 if you don't
piece
see
together
it.
new rosters, showing promise, showing firepower, but now having to show it, and that it's worthy of getting to the Spodek.
When we watched the bounty,
Insta
we saw
technical.
Eternal Fire,
GG.
you know, run through the bracket into the land, take out Vitality and G2 on the way. FaZe could have been one of the teams that they played, and I think at the bounty they had the strength to be able to take down a team like FaZe, and I would have been really interested in the rematch. Now what we see is Eternal Fire having a harder challenge. It's FaZe who are a lot better over the last couple of weeks than they were starting out with Elige, and I think are getting really warmed up here at Kato. And Eternal Fire have had a couple of sour moments, so we'll see if they can stand to the test. That is FaZe.
Damn it, I fell for
because I have a feeling they'll be at full strength.
Vamos.
Eternal Fire come in as the betting favorites.
Favoring EF. Lord.
Grand final last weekend. One
That's
that,
insane.
unfortunately for them, didn't show much promise, barring a game on Anubis versus Spirit, right? Being able to take Anubis off Spirit, no easy feat. We'll have to tap into that potential.
Elige, Duty's perfect for multi-kills. Gets one.
From Elige hit the ground.
Cabri again.
It is an entry from Wicadia as he looks for second servings.
Long rotate for some of
going
the
to keep their
CTs.
heads down and allow for the retake to attempt to come through. It's going to be a long road for
Cabri
Frozen
again.
to get those dual Berettas into the back line. He opts not to go A main, but looks to join forces.
Boosted
so
over the smoke.
Heaven, who are boosting next to an enemy. And then a pinch from Bricks comes out. Brokey taps 2 away.
2v2.
Wicadia, a little late activation.
Voxing
Heaven frag. It's a retake for FaZe.
Brokey masterclass.
A little lucky there for Brokey that Wicadia doesn't push through the smoke earlier. And Brokey, though, nice shots on the pistol rounds. Got to give him that. And he's had a couple of great pistol rounds so far here at Kato. So FaZe win that one narrowly, but they win it with the defuse.
Lock him, Brokey, making sure the eyebrows are set.
We'll spend a little extra money to make sure they can deal with the force-up that's incoming. Letting him get away with this, that was the big one.
Yeah, Wicadia, like, you know, he's already committed to the smoke.
I mean, his teammates had already swung up, so it's that smoke volumetric now, a little bit bigger than you'd expect. Maybe when he jumped up into heaven.
Here we go.
Was maybe worried he got spotted. By this round for Eternal Fire, we've got Wicadia on a full kit of utility. Xanteris with the main rifle.
W anti-strat nade. He knows that Wicadia would sit
real
there.
Deep nade to their setup position. Moments like that have you doubt.
Yeah, right. Talk about feeling red.
Yeah. And so he's throwing a nade from here. They're setting up the A play in 10.
There is a lot of game tape out there.
Londas, make your mic more louder.
Yeah, they're a team to watch, for sure.
It's been no secret that they like this map, and
Loud.
honestly,
You're
there's
too
definitely
silent
been
right
things
now.
worth stealing from them. You know, like Majors hit B 12 times in a row and then switch
we talk
A.
about Snax' repetitive calls. Eternal Fire do that a ton.
Audio
too.
guy.
They just make it look better.
Right.
It's flirting versus harassment sometimes, but Eternal Fire, they know how to hit the same
50
site over
seconds.
and over again in one half.
Here they come.
They're going to try to take it down through camera. That's a
And
beauty of
Brokey.
a flash out of Wicadia. How about that full belt of util he had? Brokey
Oh
attacked
my
from 3
God.
sides. Ooh, boy.
Winning the
Cutting through
pistol
that one
means
like
nothing
butter.
if you lose the
We've got
follow-up.
Smoke behind A main. Wicadia versus Elige on smoke. MP9 gets bested. Ooh, and he doubles down. Okay, Wicadia. That's not just a supportive round out of him.
Frozen
but then just
1v5.
ensuring that the flank can't come through.
3 left.
Bodes well. Eternal Fire forced by right back. And it is FaZe leaving a little space out in middle. They get tripped up by it.
Killed this guy, may have went for it.
A camera push that catches Kerrigan off thanks to the Wicadia flash out through the window. You maybe knew he was
Money
over
broken
there
on
and
FaZe
was
now.
eventually going to throw nades, but you didn't see his nades coming.
Cold's got to be a bit better than this, but the flash
One thing I want to say,
here.
It's the most T-sided map in the map pool. You know what's interesting?
Between Brokey's bad spray and his teammate
FaZe
getting
chose
full
to start
blind,
on CT
there
side.
was pretty much no hope for that site to be held, and it's also because Eternal Fire gave a little love to take it over mid for the split.
Maybe they have the anti-strat deluxe on the CT
Really,
side.
they came in with the Xantares AK.
Oh, forgot to throw it. He lit the damn thing. He's allowed to hang on to middle for a few extra seconds, but fire inevitable. Eesh, he peels away. 1/5 of his HP left over. Make
Down
out
to
1
1
HP. 99% of that HP gone.
Oh.
And he almost still has a chance to rock with the Deeg, but he'll be the first one down in round 3.
That's what you want to see from
Deagle.
Eternal Fire. Just
Don't underestimate
great anti-eco
Brokey on the Deagle.
protocols. They're ready to swarm on mid, but not before
It's a
making sure
forced
everything's
spy
in
on
place.
FaZe, even though it may not look like it.
Cautious. Oh, timing here for Brokey. He's been given chances, as have a few of the FaZe clan members, but nobody with a frag this time. You know, and oddly enough, yesterday versus G2, it was one of those things where FaZe were actually the victims of more half-buys than they were the victors of. Right until the end of the game, when they pulled one off as well. You know, one of these tricks that we always kind of allocate to FaZe's toolbox.
That's a good point. It felt like it was because of G2, but now that we see Eternal Fire can do it to them too, it's something they have to work on.
This one's just a very cautious one from Eternal Fire. See that slow squeeze out mid, supportive util the whole way, making sure no hiccups are to be had. You know, this is an Eternal Fire that has been showing great promise as of late, but really wants to take it to another level. Xantares is going to make sure it's just 1 death. Eternal Fire go up 2-1, and momentum's theirs for the taking. T-side Anubis.
Maybe Eternal Fire will be the first good super team.
Why is Salish always doing this?
I don't define super teams, Launders. I'm not a smart enough guy for that. You can talk to
Well,
Vu
they
about
usually suck.
Okay.
Yeah. They usually suck.
Blood flow?
And they usually
Especially
cost a
the
lot.
international ones.
Right. Is there anything else you'd like to get off your chest?
Always do this for blood flow.
Some kind of preference for...
It's very more efficient, no?
Who exactly?
People near you.
Launders tiptoeing through this round like FaZe Clan. USBs, single flash.
Drink Canadian beer.
Yeah, okay. This is a bomb, dude. This is the bomb over here. Ooh, don't get weird, FaZe. You know, you don't have to get weird.
Full eco on FaZe.
I know you like it, though. Ooh, I know you like it.
No bullets.
That's Xantares down.
AK far away. Pick up.
Kills. Oops. Thanks, Robs.
Wait a
Brain
second,
gets
the bomb
another.
actually did get dropped.
There we go. Major here on cleanup duty, those last 3 players. Just really letting them get past the corners where those USPs can actually duel from. He gets 3 of them in the pit, tears their limbs off.
Imagine.
Still, FaZe reminding us that if you're not careful, hiccups can occur.
No RVP for Brokey. Scheiße.
I have a photo of Xantares on my phone. It's a screenshot from Blast when he was looking at his phone lock screen, and it was a picture of him in a big jersey.
Sure.
It's one of my favorite photos, but I can't find it.
Oh. That's what happens when you take photos of all of us so often. Wicadia back into the rugs where he had already chucked out some nades, but right now bottom stairs push from Xantares. And that's FaZe just kind of feeling out a perimeter, going for a cheeky 2-player peek, seeing what's up, what's good. What's nice is this walkout middle, I think. We've already seen Eternal Fire clamp down into the A bomb site thanks to this same position and utility from Wicadia. So this is going to be a run back. This is where the force buy works.
Again, Elish and Brokey.
From camera. And look, it works again. Wicadia finds the flash assist on Brokey. Slightly different positions for FaZe this time around, but it is going to end up in the same result by the looks of things, because that save's being contemplated quickly.
Major's owning us right now.
Game plan here for FaZe, where they're expecting the extremity hits that you sometimes see out of Eternal Fire, but at the moment, this game, Eternal Fire are totally exploiting mid. For some reason, the recent Anubis games, besides this one, there hasn't been a lot of mid plays or splits, and I think they're hoping that this, you know, it becomes the E-box, like late round E-box main split that Eternal Fire have been doing versus everyone. But you can see they're out of position when you've got one player running through Temple late to mid, and you don't need to win your duel when they get into camera, but you do need to see them so your teammates in the site can get organized. There's 2 players sitting behind default. That's the exact same situation that happened the last rifle round for FaZe, and they got overrun. Actually, what was supposed to be the anti-force buy in the second round, overrun in the exact same spots.
So it's time
those spots aren't even really effective for holding versus a full-on A main hit. You know, I mean, in that spot, so they're not really giving themselves a lot of outs.
3 saved weapons. Other 2 can buy up into maybe.
Nice to see a week-to-week evolution from Eternal Fire. Imagine having discovered mid on this map, it seems.
Roki only getting a deagle.
Kind of said it like he would, I think.
You said
that was weird.
You kind of said it in like Middle Eastern.
Fabus! Yeah!
What just happened?
Just a little cold in here.
The GOAT!
Voila.
Always keep an eye on this one cameraman.
In them. That's what must be happening.
You're starting to believe.
Bro.
Starting to believe that Eternal Fire might be able to tap into some real new heights.
Bro, is clip farming
organization to reach
right in front of a team that's playing for them.
third stadium event being Blast Istanbul in God knows what year.
2018.
And the Copenhagen Major 2024. For a name that we have been saying for so many years.
-60 on Santaris.
It's about damn time we start to hear it chanted in a stadium.
Rain bought an auto sniper the other day.
Yep.
Don't do that versus Eternal Fire.
No, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth it at all. Oh, dirty! Wicadia lines up the frozen frag. That's one of the 3 M4s. It can be grabbed by Brokey, so at least there's an extra set of hands to nab that. He fires from plat. Rain goes to clear. Dark loses his duel.
Brokey
off to the races, man.
Alta.
82 already. Wicadia right there with him. Beautiful tethering coming out of Eternal Fire. It felt like they were ready to go for that, but FaZe present the opportunity for them to truly commit to it when Rain can't win that dark fight.
Wicadia 7-2. Major.
We'll keep the simple, man. The better team is
Top
winning
right
Eternal
now.
Fire's game plan is good.
36 years of age.
In. This round doesn't matter too much from FaZe in terms of what they come in with it with,
34.
into it with, but the overall half is getting away from them entirely.
By the end of the year.
Major dead as well.
I love the map pool for Eternal Fire, but I also like it for FaZe. I think I'm really glad to see them banning Inferno.
We have Dad versus
which is
Dad.
just not a good. The only reason they played against it is because G2 picked
kids,
it.
And Major does too.
Their debut in the follow-up game, they picked it, not working. So it's been a bad streak for them on that map, and the Dust 2 Decider, I think, makes more sense.
How are you feeling about Dust 2 kind of becoming like the new banger map 3?
I like it. I like it for sure. I think it's because of the way people are playing it, in my opinion. It's the people are using mid and cat way more, and the B splits just create way more exciting situations than the 5 long hits. And even teams who made the map really annoying to watch, like Big, by taking all their spawns every round and going long and waiting, they don't do that anymore. So
Kerrigan says, guys, I got this.
It's become a very redeemable map because the meta's evolving in the right direction.
There's also an evolution on this one. Eternal Fire going numbers strong towards main.
Oh god,
this is looking like a Kerrigan AUG solo hold. Because of that early conditioning with the middle play, that's why we get 2 FaZe Clan members there at the start of this. We can see all that util getting dumped on the bridge. Smokes inside dark to keep them back, but Eternal Fire have changed it up at the right time.
Worst case situation is
the
Kerrigan has to smoke himself out of a molly, and his teammates aren't actually close enough.
He throws it down in front of them.
That's
away from him.
Dude, they lost camera already.
Major fast entry with that smoke on camera.
Don't get a kill quick, it's round done.
At the right time before
Gen
FaZe.
time.
You can see FaZe trying to adapt on the fly. Even off of the Neo pause.
Okay.
And a leash kill that could keep them back in this if they really want to take the chance, but
they got to rotate around through CT spawn if they want a chance of getting into this, but they're not organizing quickly enough.
Still worried about the mid flank.
I don't even know if they're.
Guys, Major owns him right now.
3 up in camera.
They're always on the right side.
Are not totally there for Eternal Fire.
It's winnable,
and
but
Major has 9 and 2. He's not just calling right, he's also fragging. He's top fragging on the whole server.
Into the peak on camera. That's a leash down.
Walk
Do
away.
they say?
Yeah.
They cut their losses. Let this go. 3 to stand for FaZe Clan. Eternal Fire, so far in this matchup, are 2 steps ahead.
100%. And yeah, it's another round. They condition them into believing now, okay, you're a little bit late to the game plan of, well, we're going to go mid on these splits. Now FaZe overcorrect, and they try to put 2 in middle to stop them from doing the splits, and then suddenly it's just a full A hit.
Brokey's off.
One thing that's changed obviously for FaZe is they had Rops playing A, and Rops is extremely good at pushing baskets by himself. I mean, sometimes with Brokey's support and everything, but they don't really have that comfort
Second
right
time
now.
out
They're
already.
playing from within the site. They're
Let's go FaZe.
they're not holding on to both mid and A with like
USA.
even support. And you want to take one passive spot in the A site, you got to be a stud that round to like really stop a full 5-man attack. So either get that information earlier or have an extra player in a better spot. But that's way too late once again.
Guys, EF has crazy money.
The no ROPS so far is being felt.
Look at this. Voxic has $12,000.
Felt awkward.
Vicaria 11,000. Jota 11,000.
We see him sprint
Even if FaZe
in,
wins
but
around, it's always
he's been
fast by
finding entries
full by
on
full
all
by.
sorts of positions so far this game. 9-2, right there with Wicadia. You know, the conversation around Eternal Fire is like,
this
can
half
they
is
win if
cooked.
Santares doesn't pop off?
They can.
And they can. It's been proven. And it's been proven as of late.
Bomb left and spawn.
And it's being proven right now. But Wicadia will take that nade again. The sight to Rug's nade is actually net FaZe quite a bit of damage so far, but what's damage when you are 8 rounds into this game and Eternal Fire leads 6-1?
Highest top fragger, 4 kills on Frozen. After 7 rounds.
Kind of waiting for a sign from FaZe that this Anubis map is even going to get competitive.
I mean, you know what Madger's thinking. We're going to go late to A this time, but we'll see if, we'll see if they actually commit to it. They're walking up
hold back here.
Yeah, they're walking up E-box now, and the double push that reveals 2 positions. Now they can speed up towards E-box.
Voxic
Nice fight
misses.
from Rain. Catches Jota along the wall. Brokey's gonna catch one into dark. Misses
Wow.
his second shot. CT's on the
Major's
fallback, but
insane.
Magic gets a second kill. Then they both
Vicaria.
Wicadia
3
shoots
kill.
homing.
Holy
With
shit!
headshots. Reopens the A site. That bomb's already inbound, and Watson can play it
Rain
safe out
1v2.
from Rug.
Rain can cut off the
He's
bomb.
gonna dodge the CT by
No,
the looks of it,
Rain not
so
pushing.
This round's right back on.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go here but Rain, but except through the middle of the map. Woxic can really take his time clearing out the angles. Wicadia wins this round off his 2K from that push.
Look at the M4 craft, googly eyes.
Man,
and
FaZe.
that's so great. That's so great from Eternal Fire though, because this time they actually they go B this time, which I think FaZe are actually prepared for that late round adjustment with Brokey on the op. Madger getting his 2 kills though.
Major is 11-3.
11-3. These entries.
Yeah. It's awesome that it's Madger and Wicadia again.
Rain has enough to win this clutch.
Surely.
He's got a molly and a kit.
Molly could block off the op from main, but
Daddy
he's gotta
Rain.
find Wicadia. Oh, he does. Snaps down to him.
Still 100 HP.
And there goes out that
Voxic has
Molotov,
RVP.
burning out what could have been the fountain hold. Woxic on the line.
Voxic
And Rain
misses.
Just barely into the vision. Frag grenade beyond him.
Rain fakes,
No
plays
repeat
mind
from
games.
Woxic
Voxic
yet.
thinking
Rain's
10-second
waiting,
defuse.
And he'll take the op
Oh
shot to
my
the chest.
God.
Woxic is their closer. And
Nice
Wicadia
try.
and Major are the 2 prongs to this assault at the moment.
Yeah, that's amazing individual plays here from Eternal Fire to make up for FaZe being a bit more ready for their split this time around. And the fact is, they're not one note. Like, they go B, but they also have Wicadia in this really hard-to-find position late into the round. It could have been cleared, but FaZe were more concerned about, you know, oh, is Major going to multi-frag? What's happening over there on the other side of the map?
Oh my God.
Buys busted up for FaZe Clan. That was their best chance to give them just a little enough to work with. Now suddenly a Liege under pressure. Bridge players already on this door, and what's he thinking about? Getting flashed through? Smoke's
I can't
coming down
believe
on
how
his
much FaZe is
supportive
getting owned
plays.
right now.
Santares locking horns with Brokey in the background. This could queue up a Liege to catch him off guard. Yeah, it
Okay.
will. Santares tries to disengage now.
Liege
Madger,
versus
can he really
Major.
bring
Major
it
the
back?
top fragger.
He's got the element of surprise from the
no gun
corner.
spotted.
Liege is making sound on the fallback.
Oh.
Madger's able to spray down and track him. And so we
Perfect
get evened
timing.
out at 4v4. And Woxic still holding dark. Everybody looks to set their eyes on A.
What an impact play here from Madger because he keeps mid at the same time.
Man, what an impact half.
Yeah.
But yeah, this round 2 keeps eyes on it, keeps a hand on it. And now as Brokey gets drawn down, Madger's going to find the flank
He's
on
at the
Kerrigan just like
perfect
he did Elish.
spot.
His activation's been
At the
great.
perfect
Rain
time.
gets clipped by Woxic. That's an op still disengaged. Brokey's unable to get one.
Frozen
and so
1v3.
Jota should be able to plant this bomb before Frozen even arrives. 8-round streak by the
Voxic
looks
holds
of
the
it
angle.
from Eternal
Zack.
Fire. Everything
Alter.
but the pistol so far in this series.
is
Has
crazy.
Eternal Fire stamped across it.
Absolutely amazing half here from
Oh
Eternal
my
Fire.
God.
From so many different perspectives.
Kerrigan,
They're playing with
wake
FaZe
up!
right now. Individual
wanna go to
shining
the
through.
arena or
Madger
not?
having one of his best games on Eternal Fire here.
Fuck is happening?
You know what's awesome?
Mentioned not having
looks
Xantares and still
baffled.
winning. Here's a perfect example.
Last time I've seen Madger go like this, you know when it was? It was for the qualification game to get into the Copenhagen playoffs. When he said that, you know, the stars weren't really coming online as he needed them, and he realized that if somebody had to do it today to make it happen, it was him.
Oh my
You're saying he's a
God.
big game merchant.
He might just be. But it's also
I
the
stress
calling
the
that he's
data
come out
fact,
with
no?
that I think deserves some credit.
Yeah, then he just gets too much credit. It's unbelievable.
And Major wanted to get a
Doing it
trophy
all.
with his boys.
So we should save some credit for the 2 and 5 Xantares, or?
No, we can. Yeah, Madger can get it all.
Okay, let's let him have it for now.
Yeah.
Because he'll also get the criticism if they somehow blow this lead.
That's very true. Yeah, IGLs, if you can give him credit, give it to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Counter-Strike giveth and Counter-Strike taketh.
He said it was like playing against or picking between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali at the Bounty with Spirit and I think Na'Vi. But that was Vitality, G2 that he had to go through. FaZe were there as well.
Yeah.
They made G2 look like Jake Paul. Got all the way to the finals.
It's usually been Xantares holding back this A play, but the op could catch them off guard.
Pogu Pulse
Clearly just more forward of an A setup this time out of FaZe Clan. You know, they're going to be nervous about middle since that was the original conditioning, but if suddenly we go into a 4-player B split, I think this is just a T-half that Eternal Fire, everything looks fresh. And so you can barely blame FaZe for constantly playing catch-up. Kerrigan activates right into the op scope. Woxic's patience, well worth it. Now they can continue to wait. We hit 45 seconds. 3 members of FaZe.
3 people here on the right side now.
B at the moment. Bomb is here outside of
Xantares peak gets the double.
Entry.
Major continues.
Alter. Madger, everything crumbles in B. Eternal Fire, dare I say it, can do no wrong.
Yeah, they're absolutely crushing here. One time that Kerrigan decides to push baskets again, like
Zack.
very few people can do it like Rops. And
Jam time.
right now we've got even a even strength
Voxic
game
has
plan between both
$12,000.
sides and mid. They've been given love to everything.
Good shot.
Brokey now in a 1-on-2 situation is thinking about it. Smoke in the hand.
It's winnable.
No
Madger's
kid.
down to 28 health.
Maybe a kid on site. I see a kid.
Low HP for the IGL.
Again,
Has the smoke.
Smoke is the last option here.
Picks up the kid.
Madger. Oh, of course, he's also a closer.
Slammed the desk there as well.
Sprinkle a little more credit
Nice
on it, would
try.
you?
Yeah. 15 and 4, Madger.
Sorry, one more time?
That's why I
15
respect
and
Brokey so much.
motherfucking 4.
Up
Sometimes you think
9-1.
he's saving, and then he pulls almost a 1v4.
What a beast, man. He watches all his teammates fall around him. He says, I'm not letting this second round go. FaZe still with nothing but the pistol.
Show me Brokey reaction.
That's exactly how you play it when someone smokes the bomb.
Here we go.
Yeah. I mean,
9
FaZe
and
playing this
1.
badly on Anubis shows they have problems.
Collateral,
They
dude.
will.
Alter, it's perfect!
If you don't laugh, you're gonna cry.
Love the streams, love from
FaZe are
Australia.
getting schmucked.
They're getting mopped.
I could have lost 1,000 on this.
Woxic's right there to hold the bridge as well. I mean,
That's a full buy.
is Neo able to just throw in the towel? Can we do that in Counter-Strike, or?
What round did FaZe win? The
It's
pistol?
dishonorable.
I guess we have to play this out as a technicality, because
You got to get beat down for the EF fans.
lap it up.
10 in a row.
Eat while the going's good.
Yeah, there are definitely obvious problems for FaZe right now, but like on Inferno, they improved some things.
God.
But as Kerrigan mentioned, it is gonna take some time. But they've provably made adjustments that are working.
15 and 4.
Clearly, that those
And one thing I want to mention as well, because I've seen it when I was with Drillers. The work that Voro did, our IGL, and Major is that person for them. Staying up late in the night, preparing the maps, watching demos, looking at where the players play, what strats they can use and stuff. There's so much more to then just joining the server for Major.
Yep.
But this one just doesn't even feel like it's possible.
This one I think we'll have to wait till the second half.
The homework is already half the work.
Do that.
And if it was any other team, I wouldn't even have said the word out loud.
I can't believe it right now.
I mean, surely they need at least 2.
Major owns FaZe right now. So hard.
Again, you know, lopsided scorelines just have not been the norm for either of these teams kicking off the year.
Why 31?
Eternal Fire have been doing a fantastic job of winning games, but grinding them out. And even, you know, versus teams that we would have considered on their level, let's say 6 to 9 months ago. But obviously this is a new and improved, and at this point, constantly winning team. They'll scrape out those victories, and sometimes those are the wins that they almost mean more. Oh, that's a lineup I've never seen. What would you even call that? Bad.
Out of bounds.
Santeras takes a nade to the head, Madger's right with him, so this pack has proven to be able to crack an entry when needed. And they've done it versus better weapons than what FaZe finish off this half with. We got Frozen playing back plat, Thomas in hand. No rotations, and it's a long road as well as the closest piece would be camera.
1 and 9. Oh my God!
And Rain can do something, but with fire on Frozen's
She is having a depressing game right now. His calls not working. His aim not working. Nothing is working.
Waiting for the Rain
Nothing.
swing. Both die empty-handed.
What the fuck? Another lurk. Punish.
And Kerrigan again is going to find him nothing.
Holy
1 in 10 is the half
shit.
for Kerrigan. Rops would never. Nalish gonna try valiantly to get that second round, to fight tooth and nail, as Brokey's put into another 1v4.
That's just a GG go next on Anubis now.
I'm not just talking about the 12th round.
At this point, let them have it. At this point, let them have it. Nobody talking. You're allowed to talk. You're allowed to talk right now. It's halftime. You're allowed to talk. Alter. Guys, I'm running an ad, so we have no ads during the second half. Which may be a long half. Kappa Klaus. It's maybe a 2-minute half. They won the pistol and then won nothing else. Nada. Was? Madrilla hand sign. That's Kappa Klaus. Who? That's not Madrilla. I don't think it is. But W Farm from the GOAT. Do we know who this camera guy is? Absolute GOAT. Oh my God. I swear, bro. Kerrigan.
The win.
Yeah, you need more than water right now. You need more than water. Add some electrolytes to that bitch. Maybe some coffee. He needs a coffee, a tea.
Rip FaZe.
And a Red Bull. Alter Schwede. Wait, no, not a Red Bull. He needs a Kadia right now, bro. Alter. Do they have energy drink sponsor? Oh. Lock in, bro. Classic Apex. Ain't Norway.
Let's do more campus, baby. Play 5A, no. Let's go.
To be fair.
Lul. That game is not a limbo, huh? Vamos. Vamos. Alter. How good is the F-Chat? Major, these are hand warmers, chat. This is so beautiful, I don't know. Major, the papa of the team. Let me check the EF community on Twitter. This is, yeah. I'm cheering for FaZe, but of course I'm happy for fucking Eternal Fire. Like, holy shit. This is ridiculous. Let me see. 7 map, 7 win. I don't get it. Optif. Total op kills at IEM Katowice 75. Munezi 59. Brokey 56. That's actually crazy. The actual real oppa. Jaf Amenakoim. Massi Falan Bosverin. Debut Foto. Gersigmia. Lol. Bro, always the same one. Alter! Oh my god, saved.
Yeah, that got deeper, of course. We have some towers, so it's okay. What, right? I think they tried, right?
The Vans T.
Yeah, that got
20 months subbed in blood still hasn't gotten fun.
Bro, I wanna be on team again as well, bro. This was when I see environments like this, bro.
FaZe Clan,
here we go.
They may be here for a good time because they're sure as hell not going to be here for a long time. Not on Anubis. Baby. That's what everything points towards, because this isn't one of those moments where we've seen close fought rounds and
we got to get something for the major again, chat.
Into a half that's just going their opponent's way. No, this is a total blowout, barring a pistol retake.
I think this is a potential for a 13-0, Connor. FaZe only won the pistol.
But it's not technically a 13-0.
A 13-0 is a 13-0, okay?
Yeah, okay.
13 rounds in a row.
Said it is, but it's not on the paper.
Eternal Fire are on for that if they play their cards right.
This ain't the giveaway,
what a message
buddy.
that would be to FaZe Clan.
What a message it would be to the Counter-Strike world.
Oh
yeah, no kidding. Get used to seeing them in Tier 1, taking down your favorite Tier 1 teams.
Dark play. Into the site they'll go. It's currently stacked. You know, FaZe walking in, and Woxic sending him packing at least for the one.
3v2 man advantage for FaZe.
Just avoid that 13-round streak, and it looks so likely. Armored Kevlar 1v3.
Vicaria, we've seen him clutch recently.
Armored Berettas.
Usually not the best
smoke in front of him. Every great comeback begins with the pistol. And Wicadia slides out. Anybody biting?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody budging? Now that they've got that cushion, they'll get him down. All right. They break that spell.
FaZe doubles their rounds.
11-round streak out of Eternal Fire comes to a close.
What would it be even funnier is if they only won pistols, Connor.
If they lose 13-2 with both pistols?
One worrying thing about FaZe for sure is like how often they're getting ecoed. Yeah, I actually would. I actually would.
You're twisted.
I am. I think, yeah, that's maybe not something to laugh about, but I would be laughing. Also, I think for FaZe, it doesn't really matter. If this map's just like a total blowout, they still got good maps in the series. And we even saw like their game versus Vitality. We saw that FaZe are not thinking about that.
Oh. Careful. It'd be even funnier if they lost the USPs.
No. No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Brokey makes sure it won't. If there's one glimmer of hope at the moment, it is Brokey. Topping the charts, 13 kills. Next closest is 7 on Frozen. So they get through those USPs, but man, even getting through USPs looked harder than it should.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, we switch over to this side. I think T side will be a different story. CT side, they have to find a better permanent solution, because like
guys, FaZe can do incredible comebacks.
On A, that's always going to be an issue.
Eternal Fire themselves, they pulled off a what, 11-3 comeback?
And that's why even though FaZe made one roster move,
11-4?
It's a world of change. It really is.
Nee, 12-4.
But on T side, I think this is where Elige can really show his impact. We saw it yesterday versus G2. Many X Factor moments.
Whose map is it? Top left, my friend.
Incredibly well.
Jota. It's a headshot, AK overpowered.
Too much, and the back plat player dies. So nice, clean, convincing entries come out from FaZe Clan.
That's really nice for the setup, actually.
Could just elicit an early save call by the looks of things.
No pre-flash on main. I think that's a really nice read on the way that was going to be held from Jota. And I think when he saw a shadow, he was super uncomfortable.
Did I show my background by accident?
9 maps played for FaZe in 2025. Only one of them
I was hovering over Discord.
Less than 20 rounds. Feels like that's the standard we're at least shooting for. As FaZe finds success early on. At the very least in the second half. Woxic.
It's not Bulbura. What are you talking about?
With a price tag. Ooh,
nice
snap over to Xanteres. And the more rounds
but
and more
Bergon
moments
is a
like
bear.
that you give to these FaZe players to hit shots, the more heated up they'll continue to get and possibly be once we inevitably move to map 2.
Vamos.
You've had them pinned to the ground for 11 rounds. Don't let them get up.
Guys, Loki, I think this is possible. Clash Royale, yeah, I downloaded it, but I didn't play it yet. It's also lagging.
That was a good adjustment.
We can try it when we have a break.
But I'm saying it could be a whole different story.
Major. What was that look?
With the change of sides. It's just that FaZe don't have any room for mistakes anymore.
Kadia tries to start off with some bridge attack. Again, you know, kind of maybe a sign of CT's wanting to make moves.
Brokey.
Can't be leading 11-4 and just start shelling up.
EF don't have much on this round.
Did Jael find his tooth again? He's playing after this.
Looks like that B stack wants to get activated with this flashbang.
No.
Having second thoughts, and honestly, it's a very tucked-in Frozen, so he won't be blind.
Cleaner threw his tooth away.
Full swinging to come and clear him.
Bomb's coming back this direction.
Flash goes out as the utility lands. Frozen along the walls, gonna have
You think
a fight.
he checked the trash?
He loses.
Ooh, he didn't.
Like outside.
Major, that is now an extra gun offered over. Wakadia gonna send a flash out into A main. Rain, he's ahead of it. The track not perfect, but still picks up Woxic. And Bricks to be held by a half-health Wakadia, who peeks out, catching timing on a leash.
Be careful on this plant.
You think he'd dive this? You think he'd get that wild? Absolutely does. Fast camera fight, another. Major clears the last. That's the round that gets 12.
Oh my god. Oof. No mistakes, FaZe Clan. That's the position they put themselves in, and they immediately lose to the half investment from Eternal Fire. They were hoping to do some damage, but they had ideas on both sides of the map, and look at some of these sprays, man. Not good enough.
Dude, from the bridge peak, I felt like there was just something in the water. Eternal Fire signing up for unlikely fights and winning all of them. Damage on bridge, the B flash, the A main flash that could have been. But that heaven dive is just nasty. Creates enough of a distraction for the camera players to then also get hyper-aggressive.
I mean, the fact that he dives down before they actually plant, I think, is the tricky part. As soon as they put that bomb down, they'll probably watch the smoke.
19 and 7 on Major.
But just 1 second earlier.
Ferocious moves from Eternal Fire in round 16. They go up 12-4, and we have 8 map points.
Imagine Eternal Fire versus Na'Vi Grand Final. Or versus Spirit rematch.
The margin of error goes from slim to non-existent.
They just played at the Blast Bounty Finals. Grand Finals. Spirit won 3-1. Let's not talk too early. Carrying 4 and 13 right now.
It's not the most convincing B-side setup, but there are 3 here. And the B-main press-up isn't there. Oh, Xanteres, first kill.
4 and 4.
Frozen response back. Joda from platform.
3v3, 30 seconds.
Oh, his nade catches one, but he peeks into Frozen. It's all a distraction.
Rain makes noise. Has bomb.
Grab bomb. And you know
Vicaria has timing.
He's going to follow this. Of course he is, because that's the move.
Pre-plant or after plant? Pre-plant.
The tempo they've played with. And it is the clutch that Frozen gets thrust into that seems all too unlikely. Currently pinched. It's a passive Woxic, letting them grab that bomb back. Little dark angle to be jiggled on. Wakadia sees that he is committed to this corner. How the hell is Frozen going to fight out of here with 14 health? He won't, because Eternal Fire make absolute mincemeat of FaZe Clan.
A major masterclass.
Important series. FaZe, who offer fights, so
made
far,
FaZe look like bots.
Always close, but not this time. Big opening statement from
I
the
can't
Turkish
believe it.
players.
Who's gonna beat him on Anubis? They're unbeaten on Anubis. They've won 11 Anubises in a row now. 11 Anubasis. This is actually unlosable on Anubis. What? Guys, I'm running an edge drift, no answering the second map. Second map is coming in, which is FaZe Kansas map. They need a comeback deluxe. They need a big reset right now. I hope they reset during this fucking break. Let me see what's happening on the B stream.
It's a 5-round game, and look, this is a
Vitality versus
map.
VP.
So for Virtus Pro, if they're able to turn it around, they're on the better side to do
Who did
so.
VP
It's just
beat
such
again?
a steep mountain to climb.
Call me crazy. Didn't they beat?
Yeah, I mean, we're not
EF?
talking 9-3-8-4. We're talking 10-2.
Yeah. And that's why that pistol round clutch from Icy means an awful lot more, as on an exchange of AWPers, ZywOo and Icy both exchanging shots. Nobody hitting anything.
Yeah, they beat VP. EF.
Playing alone.
That's
Rob's
crazy.
his aim, and it's a dink exchange. It's just a Kalashnikov difference.
Not an Anubis though.
Opening kill for VP. Icy, where did his health just go?
I want Vitality to win here, not even close.
Ordered down to 6.
Man advantage, but 2 players a stiff breeze from being bowled out of the
ZywOo
server.
13 and 4.
Fame and Icy
Chat.
both very, very low.
ZywOo is a star
17
player.
points of health
Always top
combined.
3 in the
It's other
rankings,
3,
player of the
Flip,
years.
Electronic and Flamus, who are going to have to
Where
make good
are
on
his
this
star
conversion.
performances nowadays?
And for the CTs, you're lacking information. You probably feel that you have to take a risk, and that's what they're doing, gravitating now towards middle Flamesy and ZywOo.
It's a good call.
Or is everyone around him just so much better now?
There's like 3 members of Vitality.
Ah, he's 13 and 4. Never
this
mind.
fight.
Holy macaroni.
Flamesy swings in for 1. Icy, good cover. Clears out camera.
Never mind.
Bomb scooped up by Flamus. And the finish onto that wide open B bomb site seems likely.
Casino.
Good rotation.
Yeah,
So
Mods, you can open
understanding the
prediction.
pieces on the board.
For this map.
From a
It will finish
mid-roll
before
into a
next
B
one starts.
plant.
7 against FaZe
Should be the
yesterday
save from
and
ZywOo and Apex, with the loss bonus now starting to accrue. Maxed on out into the next round of play. That's $3,400
He
they'll
had
be able to
38
work
kills
with
against FaZe.
on top of what they already have.
A prime example in that Rob's exchange to start, just as to how valuable an AK on the CT side is. You know, he wins that duel otherwise.
I think there's little nuances to play into something like this, because Apex was throwing a T-Stairs HE, I believe, at the same time as that fight went down. So what can happen is if you're seeing those type of nades, you can confuse that with being the A anchor playing passive on the site and throwing those harassment utility. Rob's trying to catch them off guard with an aggressive play.
Mods, I think we can do one for this one as well.
And for Vitality, you're not worrying just yet. It does feel like a matter of time until one of your players has a 2 or 3K that's impactful to a round conversion. But they will start getting worried after this next rifle round. I think we might see a lot more saves if they keep getting out-positioned or losing openers and in these scenarios where it doesn't make sense, because you don't want to blow your finances completely. And with
prediction
the
for
runway
this
that they
map
have to
is
close
up,
this game,
which is almost
you keep
over.
saving 2 to 3
Careful
guns
on
with max
the
loss
prediction.
bonus,
Refresh
you're
if
going to
you
be in a
don't see
position
it.
to keep buying, which means that VP have the hardest possible way
Sensix
to bring
already.
this game back. But one of the positives is the firepower, and slowly but surely, names are standing up to be accounted for. Whether it's an opening kill that makes a more susceptible site, which then turns into a conversion like we saw, whether it's an IC 1v2 on the pistol. It's all going to count for VP as part of this comeback.
Chat.
We heard from
I want
Fane
to
in the
try
pregame
Clash
interview that a match
Royale.
like this is important.
I downloaded it,
You're
but I
able to
haven't
tussle
checked
with
if
a
it's
team like
lagging or not.
Vitality, then maybe when you
The
step
intro
into a
was
spot,
lagging.
you are truly starting to believe
all in on
that
VP.
I want a 1v1
newly
y'all
formed VP
between maps.
roster
Or
could
between
have a
games.
deep run.
Loki, that could be funny. I used to be a god at that game.
Both teams able to make adjustments with the 30-second tactical timeout. I think you might see more reserved play
You're
from
gonna get
Rops
cooked.
this
You're
time.
dumb as hell, buddy.
Just see if you can play out a standard round. Let them make the first move. No, he's aggressive again.
I was convinced that would cage him, but he's just gone straight back into aggression. Lames concedes the man advantage. He goes looking for trouble. Let's click
Chat.
on this. He's already occupied Dark. So
Should I play Clash Royale or Geometry Dash?
ZywOo and Mezzy feeling some pressure here. Loss of flames.
I want to play
And
both.
leaves them wanting. Oh, it's high pressure. Okay, they haven't got any immediate assistance either, so it's just going to be ZywOo and Mezzy.
Apex is pushing middle.
ZywOo
Nice
catches the
ZywOo.
swing of electronic. He's
Aita.
just racked
Okay.
up a double. There's Mezzy's contribution. Icy left with a 1 versus 3 that he doesn't even get started. Well, there it is. Vitality have bucked the trend. It only took them, well, 5 rounds to get their first on the defensive board. And it's thanks to an impactful double or triple. ZywOo with 2.
Rob's winning out this initial exchange over towards A main, then Flames are getting traded back. I think Electronic didn't want to play out the mid-round, thought, look, let's collapse before they get a chance. But Apex and Rops were both walking straight through the guts of middle, so they were really going to be quick to assist that B bomb site. But ZywOo makes it look easy, and just 2 more rounds required.
Here we go.
We've seen Electronic opt for the MAC-10 when the finances do get low, so the in-game leader happy to take that sacrifice.
Bro. I need to open FaZe
now
on.
Robs isn't aggressive at all.
In small, I want to see.
He feels like he's kind of proven that he could
kind of
be.
on them. When it comes to going into the next map, he said there are a bit of difficulties because they didn't have a lot of time. They were up for a very long time trying to strategize and making this happen, but he says that is no excuse. Eternal Fire is dealing with the exact same things, and they are able to transfer it into energy into this match. So it's something that they definitely have to look out for.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of things to be picked up here on the side of FaZe, obviously in the first map of this series. A bit of a non-starter issue here. I think
the fright excuse.
Let's go under the Molotov where that came from. That's nice.
I've seen
team
that before.
Play. Aware that that's going to be necessary. Can also imply that there's 2 players coming in from that position.
As he's coming to help, Flamesy both towards connector. They've just negated each other.
Bombs outside B. We're ready for the swing. Missed shot. Now they're in. Leg shot. Zywoo unable to do it, but maybe Flames' turn for the multi-kill. He's already found 2. Icy. Ooh. Crosses safely. The smoke guising that plant. It's going to be a tough one to retake out of Con.
Robsos Flamus, this is the kill.
Yeah, this is the fight. And Flamus is going to keep going.
What?
Oh, what happened there?
What?
Flamus was 1 HP.
Robs couldn't track it. He's just like a quick crouch, uncrouch swing.
It looked like he stopped shooting.
It did look like that.
Obs, if we can catch that again from Robs' POV and about 25% speed, to be
Work out what happened, yeah.
Because it looked like he stopped shooting. I wasn't looking at the ammo in his gun in that moment.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's exclusively. Here we go.
L replay.
Well, if we can get it from Robs' POV, not Flamus' POV, that'd be great.
Did look like he stopped shooting.
It did.
Yeah, I agree.
Production.
Oh, for VP, they
shit
feel
is
this
boiling right now.
is
You already know.
absolutely
We need Robs,
now.
Robs, we need Robs,
Vitality
POV.
buck the trend,
You have it.
get there first, and
Bro, I'm telling
immediately
you.
VP respond with a round of their own.
Just
This
imagine.
gap is closing. 10-2
Well,
for those that missed it.
No, too late.
But as a product of those saves, as Chad highlighted, with the loss bonus where it was, and where it is. So I was starting a chance, but missed shot, and frags are found. VP have kicked in.
More to deal with.
Yeah, it's only Apex here, and he is scarpering. Tries to delay them with the incendiary. Does buy a little bit of time. Lurk smoke thrown out. Mezzi's been summoned. Pulls away from B. Apex. Oh, that's ballsy. Electronic happy to punish. Shaping up nicely for another VP round. They're going to make this just a 3-round game now.
Alex, so we both
nice
allowed to
AK,
take
by
our
the
eyes
way.
off the stream for a second. So I've gone to YouTube. And I've got it here.
Okay, sweet.
Here it comes. Look.
I want to see it.
26 bullets. Start shooting. Just stop shooting.
He did. He only fired 1 bullet.
Or was he just trying to one-tap?
Maybe playing for the 1-tap.
We can go back and have a look at it again. Here it is.
What is this edging?
Very unusual.
Weird one.
Yeah. Are they saving these? It looks like Flit and Flamus are making a pretty
Replay
strong
guy,
case
chop,
to take
chop.
them away.
Can't be that hard.
I think it's more important for them to do so, and they will. Wiping the board. Rops 3.4, Apex 3.8. So will you justify the purchase, or will you just go for something half in?
What's brutal about that is they started an extra body on A. They started like
and the pace change of VP as well. Like, so Fame, I would say, is getting the better of them over towards the A side of the map.
And Electronics calls as well. Like, that's an audacious pace change.
Especially, again, with what you're up against. Now,
crazy.
take note, Vitality have purchased. They have 1 M4 on Mezzi, MP9s and everybody else, a bit of U2 and armor. But they've saved enough cash with the max loss bonus they can buy into the next round.
Change title? Hell nah. We're waiting for second map, little bro.
Inferno up next. Oh, they're going to try this boost. This time just with the rifle. Icy likes to play outside B on some of the default rounds with the AWP at range, so should be good for this. He's just peered away.
Oh, Flammers.
What?
It's a great shot. And,
2 HP.
well, your whereabouts are noted. Good awareness here from IC. Flames somehow is still alive.
Alter!
3 with the MP9. This was a VP
This thing got
round. This was a
nerfed?
putt right on the green.
2v2.
And Flames has somehow rectified the issue. With just an SMG, he leaves with 3. The bomb's not even under their hands. He could find it if he pushes T-spawn, which he is looking at. Fame's down in canals. Flit's pushed up doors.
Yeah,
this is falling into awkward territory, Chad.
Yeah, the time right now means they will need to get a hustle.
Chad, timing.
Now, do you grab it and head
I think
middle?
timing
The
is on
timing works
Flamesy.
against Fame.
Bang!
Oh, and it does!
Oh,
Flames
another
got
one.
4 in the round, just 1 more kill.
Get the
It
ace.
has to be the hero, but with such little time.
Ace
and
that
with
started
Flames'
with an
position,
MP9.
He's just going to have to take some risks.
Against a full buy VP. Imagine.
Flames makes no secret that he's
Complete
Look at
1v5 round.
Out the window to B.
10
That's
seconds.
the
Don't
best
think
play.
he has it.
Looking at the minimap, and he is going for it. Flames B main.
Come on, Flames.
Time.
7.
Come on.
Temple. Can't
4
No
seconds.
time.
Has it.
Just about punching in the code.
Flames.
Just running at him.
Ace!
Taken. Superstar Flames.
This guy.
Pipes up.
Nah, bro, nah.
Your individuals have set you up for these 2 rounds. As I with the AWP on B and now Flames with a
Apex
literal
did a whole lot
ace
of
to get in their
nothing.
12th round.
Sure.
The hang time on this.
W.
Flames showing you the MP9.
He's shouting
They
for
still
Flames.
might need a nerf or 2. Jumps up. Hello.
Rough.
Apex.
Flammers extinguished.
I would love
as
to be his
Flamesy
son. Imagine you're at the competition.
Gives them what they were
Football
looking
tourney
for.
and you're
That
his
was
son
on a
scoring at the
partial
goal, bro.
investment. And I'm sure that's exactly
Alter.
what VP were thinking after losing a round like that. The comeback was well and truly on.
He did it all.
God.
He did everything. I mean, every single decision he made, pushing T-spawn, running back to B main, running down the bomb plant. It was a combination of confidence and incredible intuition as to where the play needed to be made. Never mind just the mechanics of those first 3 with the MP9.
Two minutes remaining. Scheiße, guys, I have to run ads. We have not during the game. I'm sorry, bro. It sucked. The cat is in the back here, by the way, no?
22nd ace
Galil on Fame.
from stage 1 and stage 2.
Galil on Electronic.
Like an absurd amount.
22 aces.
2 aces.
Yeah.
Nuke starts. If FaZe loses
That's
Nuke,
why
they
we've got
go
some tournaments where
home.
there's like 3 aces in a group stage or something. Like
Yes,
crazy.
you know,
That's a
been a
lot.
heap.
Let that sink in.
Gravity, Rain, Torji, Brawler, Nico, Flit, Zentaros, Woxic, Blitz, Donk, Magic's Device, Exercise PR.
Yeah, it'd be quicker to tell us who hasn't got an ace.
we
Yeah,
go.
not a single player has 2 other than Jaber. Actually, Gravity got 1 during the play-in as well.
Actually, a crazy ace.
All right, well, damn. Someone make a frag movie with just the aces. Well, has this done enough to stunt Virtus Pro in the comeback?
Well, they're fully
Wow,
back
in the
pressed
small window,
against
they're
it now.
reacting
They
to
can't
Vertigo. 07.
concede another.
The best
4
map.
consecutive
Oh my God.
demanded
I love
of our
playing Vertigo.
T side. The CT start 3B. Mid is the open runway.
By the way, in
Electronic
ears
is
under the
investigating.
headphones. The headphones on top are
No
noise
resistance
cancelling.
provided. Burns on down.
And they need the
Taking
microphone.
that risk. Fame and Electronic both low. But space to work with.
Match EF started.
See
Guys,
when
I
they
have it
find
on the
the
second
bus.
monitor. They're watching a
They've done
replay.
some significant chip damage vitality
Yeah,
this
that's
round.
right.
Look at Fame, Flit, and
Does it
Electronic.
look like
That's all
Elise
from
and,
nades.
and Frozen are playing right now? Alter.
Sound cues.
Oh, and frags. Apex nearly finishes off Flammus as well. Rops receives the first, but Flit trades. They know where they are. And Zywoo gets away with 1. The smoke actually covers him, but there's a push from Flammus.
3v2, put
Look
the
at
cat in the back.
health. They are in trouble. 21
A total of
points
21
health
HP
for the
between
2
VP
remaining
players.
combined. And they've got 3 full health members of Vitality looking to end this Anubis. Oh, and it's falling through
Flames,
the fingers
baby.
of Flit.
W
Just
Flames.
Flammus.
18 and 10. Top fragging on
heaven.
Vitality right now.
Distracted by the multiple bodies out main, and there
Wow.
it is. Vitality. First
W's,
step
W's.
towards the semi-final. They take VP's map
Finally,
pick,
Anubis, let's go!
and they win an Anubis. Yeah, it hasn't always been so easy in recent times. Chad filled us
Have they
in
lost
on
it
that,
at
but
Anubis?
good to win an Anubis. You can see the smiles on their faces. And now we head to Vitality's
I
turn.
love Apex, bro. What a goat. All right, let's go, boys. This is the big one. This is the big one. It's the big one. Mods, let's get a quick prediction on this, guys. Let's get a quick entering the prediction on this. Refresh if you don't see it.
Beckons for one of these two teams.
If FaZe loses this map,
have Nuke. Map pick of FaZe Clan.
They didn't just lose map 1, they got fucked in the ass on map 1. Almost only winning 2 pistols, that's it.
And both of those Nuke games went 13-5 for FaZe.
They lose, they go home.
In a year where Eternal Fire
not even
playoffs.
playoffs.
Us the best versions of themselves, they're going to have to also do that specifically for this
Here
map
we
if they
go.
want to cut FaZe down to size in a 2-0 fashion.
This is one map where I definitely feel
Is Major prepared for Nuke?
FaZe in their development so far. We had a fantastic game yesterday from them on it.
And if FaZe was fried on map 1, how fried are they going to be now?
1-for-1 with Rops.
Kerrigan said in the after-map interview, we stayed awake for very long, cracking for today.
Of course.
Analyzing. Well, you analyzed a little bit too much. You're clapped today. You're fried.
When it comes to playing inside of ramp, but
hope they had a coffee.
A lot because Rain plays outside and does that.
They
with
did
just
have 10 minutes, 15 minutes
so
to get a redo sign.
T side also not seeing many problems for FaZe.
That's it, yeah!
We just missed.
I need a replay.
Oh my gosh, Xanteris, what
that
a
must have
three-piece.
been
Was
bop,
that 3
bop,
bullets?
bop.
I don't know.
Imagine you just had 15 minutes for team talk to say, guys, we just got fucked on Anubis. Let's stay together. Let's come on. Playoffs. This is our Katowice.
And Xanteris is there spotting in front of Unbreakable.
And sometimes puts a bullet in your ass.
Kind of show us a better version of themselves. We didn't really have to say Xanteris much at all on map 1. Elige and Frozen trying to join forces.
2v5.
Oh my god.
2v5.
Xanteris did what felt like enough, and now suddenly Wicadia 1v2.
Is this the new late round duo for FaZe Clan?
Both with 2 kills each. Gotta get that bomb back. Wicadia's gonna peek out, finds them in garage.
Imagine Xanteris after this round, it would be full damage.
Second, now he has. And so they'll scoop bomb up. 20 seconds to spare here. Wicadia ready to let the Berettas rip. 2v5.
Extremely clean.
Even Elige shouting.
Wow.
Show me
what a
Xanteris
statement
triple.
from FaZe. That's
okay.
That's a very cool round between Elige and Frozen.
Game
to think
on.
about that they're able to pull this.
Son of a whore! These replayers only have the replays for the round winners. Do you understand what's happening? It's AI replay. It's just of the winner.
Side by side.
But Launders, what did the 3K look like?
Oh my god!
Yeah, true.
How did 3 players just die? Oh! Okay!
He just Elige stopped his jump, hit the ground, and Woxic tracked it down. I need to see that again.
Man.
Well, they need to win the round for you to see it again. Aware?
Whoa.
It's not feeling real at the moment.
Whoa.
That one didn't connect. Kerrigan over towards ramp, trying to be traded out by Frozen. CT's peel away. 2 players get back. We saw them win the pistol on Anubis, and then an 11-round streak from Eternal Fire.
They're the most eco team at this event.
Dude. This one
another 2v5.
If you can win that 2v5 in the pistol, you can win this 2v5 right here.
Imagine.
Brokey closes the door, looks to go join up with Rain.
Brokey.
Trying to play open ramp.
Okay.
2 to the right
Brokey.
side. Brokey's gonna have to do everything. Too much of an ask from a pistol round loss that seemed unlosable.
Let's see that scout
to
shot.
a force by victory from Eternal Fire. This CT side responds instantly.
Winning the pistol means nothing if you lose the follow-up.
Kicking off with a Woxic Scout wallbang headshot.
Karma, by the way.
Look at
Kerrigan
this.
shouted.
Oh my god. What?
That's a kill, folks.
Was?
I'm gonna just keep it real with you at home. You're not as good as him.
Just gotta walk that one off.
I don't get it.
That and all the others. You know, that's kind of the state of FaZe right now. Like, Anubis fresh on their minds.
Is the replay system broken because no shot?
Win
That's
the
what
pistol,
you saw.
you recover. You know, any sentiment you build up with that 2v5 is just kind of stripped right from you. So they're going to try to charge out with some squeaky control, but vision for Wicadia.
Pistons on face. It's a false buy.
Jota insta-dink on Brokey. That makes his job difficult to continue on with that majority of the utility on his belt. And the bomb.
Mods, can you get the Xanteris 3K from the pistol, please?
From Eternal Fire in the face of what is this ramp commitment down into the B site. A post plant could look good for Eternal Fire. They're not even going to let that happen. Wicadia slides out from single door. I thought maybe they'd set up for the retake, but they just get disruptive instead.
2v4.
Frozen connecting with 1.
Classic measure. B.
So Leash to have to go for the bomb plant as well. Still surrounded, still desperate. That's the case.
Plant.
Oh, they'll fight him in the flames. Frozen down to 17 HP. But he gets his hands on an AK-47. And he understands that this one's probably too far gone.
Plant on the safe AK. It was a force buy.
Eternal Fire, 2 rounds to the 1. Frozen's AK, a token of a chance in the follow-up.
It's a nice push out of Decon. I think the timing on that, even though they smoke it, it's Eternal Fire who have full control of the perimeter of the site, so that smoke really didn't mean much to allow for the plant to go down. They're lucky to get it in the end, and that's all they'll have to their name on that one. Frozen with the AK forward, strongest gun here for FaZe Clan. Coming in with 1 smoke on Rain.
No way. That's actually kind of cool.
And another plan to go
Guys, it's equal. Let me show you the 1v3. Santaris 1v3. Alter. That is so nice.
Good reaction from Woxic, snapping up to deal death to the pistols.
He's got the magnet right now.
And Wikadia's got the back turn to him. So Frozen emerging with that 1 AK, saved from the last round.
I wish all 5 were there.
Fourth as the last piece of this 4th round. Instead, Eternal Fire
that
wins
is
with a 3-1 lead.
This is scarier than Anubis because, you know, we had the major carry on Anubis, but now we have Woxic and Xantaris both having really strong rounds on the CT side.
Stitch in the chat. He sent the link.
Worst case situation here for FaZe. Wikadi has an interview where he said, we don't really think of ourselves as underdogs no matter what the matchup. He said that before they
he got timed out for posting the link. Let me unban
you. and was it Vitality?
You're unbanned.
B2, G2, and Vitality, yeah. He said that before either of those games, I believe. So you know he was talking business.
Alter.
Not immediately losing a player outside is actually a solid start for FaZe Clan. Kerrigan top silo, 2 players down beneath him, and Brokey sending utility out from spawn. So we'll see what the plan is, whether Alish is trying to be fighting for the secret stairs. Obviously that path to garage also open. Xantaris waits out in main. Perfectly positioned to counter Rain's attack, but as he runs through the site, he loses 40 health. Frozen hears that damage being done. Him versus Wikadia goes the way of Eternal Fire. 5v3 comfortably established. The only thing that FaZe have going for them is this Alish Heaven Rapid. Even that is being watched.
They have so many resources to watch this.
Missed.
Okay, okay.
Alish to try to crack open the site. Oh, okay. Little weird on the ladder.
Oh my god, that's
win that duel. Sends a bullet
2v4, Brokey and Kerrigan. Kerrigan 0 kills so far.
A sprint towards ramp, which is already being passively held. Jota keeping eyes near
25 seconds. Brokey has the bomb.
Not quite on it, which means the bomb is allowed to go downstairs.
Nice Kerrigan, first kill coming in.
Xantaris is big. It puts him also down towards B, making a lot of sound in the process. That secret approach is one thing, but Jota still from ramp sees
nice Kerrigan. This was the 2v5. 4.
In this. It's allowed Brokey to get off of sight. And if you put Brokey into a winnable round like this, it feels like he can always
12 bullets in this Galil.
It's a back turn from Wikadia. Easy pickup on that one.
Keep in mind on the bullets. Jota sticks it. Little bit delayed.
Brokey comes running in, closing the door with the wall bang. It's good damage.
Oh, so stylish. How is Brokey so cool?
The Kerrigan clawback out Squeaky.
What is
that was beautiful because Kerrigan got his kill upstairs and he took Vent, which is the fastest rotation down lower at the same time as Brokey slipped away. Jumping bullet tap in decon to win this round.
Someone said stone cold.
This is a done position, right?
Ice cold.
Eternal Fire, when the Xantaris caught Rain trying to sneak into Mini, they knew it was an upper split. They knew the exact play that was coming their way. They even stopped Frozen inside of Squeaky.
Beautiful, Brokey, beautiful.
The only way that's won is if FaZe pull off a mid-round like that. The bomb going ramp by itself while Kerrigan's going out at Squeaky slowly.
I thought for certain when Jota got that awkward kill onto Alish into heaven that was just enough to cement the A defense. Felt like Alish had to be the X factor, but Kerrigan throws his hat in the ring.
Here we go.
Off of the back of it, we've got a wobbly
Voxic
economy from
AVP.
Eternal Fire. 6 rounds into the
FaZe
game.
may be in trouble.
Lighter util, but Voxic's still in this.
Has not been missing. He didn't lose
He
any
takes
health
an
there.
aggressive angle on Squeaky Door. A lot of bodies up in that lobby for FaZe. Now he's just going to cement himself right here. 4th person added to the
we don't see
approach.
this
Quick
angle off.
flashbang reveals the positioning of the op, and that's more information for Kerrigan.
And just the
to
Molotov like a
calculate
boss,
with.
chopper style.
It's not spreading towards him. And they're maintaining vision, man. And you can see FaZe really want to think about upstairs in a second. But actually, Eternal Fire, not seeing anybody.
What a play.
Rotate
If that one
walking
is spread, he would have been dead. He knows how to edge a Molo. He had no smoke chat.
On the mark, but only 18 damage.
I feel like they're trying to weaken ramp right now.
That'll be
50
Jota's
seconds.
responsibility, and he is locked in with Xanterez boosted.
Well, they walk back.
Frees up Jota to move if needed. If this A defense feels like it needs an additional layer, then it would be the Heaven rotate. But with Wicadia still outside of main, this is going to be on Major. A lot of pressure here
Major.
for solo MP9. First player out for free.
Down.
Bomb drop doubles over to Squeaky. Major somehow getting a second.
My God.
And that opens it up for
2v3.
the Heaven walkout. Frozen looking for contact. Doesn't know. But Jota
1v2
gets the
for
player
Frozen.
behind him. We go 2v1.
Kill Santares.
Frozen
Voxic
looking for the
last.
clutch. Spots Voxic up the ladder.
Oh my God, Voxic doesn't miss.
4-2. Eternal Fire, hold that line.
Oh, and it's the guy who rotated down first.
does
He was
not
keeping vision
miss.
on Squeaky to close the round in the end. And Frozen denied a clutch.
Yo, why are we distracting
That was
FaZe?
a very difficult clutch to win. Nearly made it happen.
Just people walking
Manager
by like
2K
it's the
from up
city.
here, and the thing is that FaZe made a snap decision to take
The hell, we're
over.
playing
They
full
didn't have
in.
anyone on the roof throwing mollies, flashes, or smoke, so they came through low telegraph play, I think, after changing their mind from
First
going towards
timeout.
ramp. And it might have been Jota who blocked the ramp play with a smoke or something like that. But either way, I think Eternal Fire got the round they were looking for.
It's the round they were looking for and the round they needed, right? Had to be
so
said.
large.
Money was low on that one.
But who needed it more? You know, FaZe are also broke.
Sure.
Here we go.
Valid point. You know who needed it? Major. MP9 top hut, no real support immediately. You know, you're simultaneously calling for your players to come scrambling back in, but
Fabre,
also
0
trying to
kills.
make
I
sure
don't
you
get it.
don't let everything go for free.
Who's
It was
Fabre?
all the time that they just drained off the
Rain?
clock while they were fighting Squeaky, while they threw a deep smoke, when they had the op there. And FaZe
Oh,
thinking
the
they were
AF
scrolling
coach.
the whole time like, oh, you guys are really ruining our
Lol.
plans right now.
Should have known that. I've seen his name before. Rain also has 0 kills though.
Now the plan is get Kerrigan's scout to do something. Or maybe this 3-player pop out from hut.
Uh-oh.
That rifle goes flying, unfortunately, so nobody able to reclaim it. And Kerrigan will bring one down outside, but that's majority alive
Guys.
to pick up M4's.
What was that rifle bounce?
Is FaZe in
That went
trouble?
flying. I think
You shoot a grenade, it doesn't do anything.
he must have shot it while it was dropping. Hit that bad boy
Point
with,
stands.
I couldn't be a pro.
Should be able to shoot grenades.
like Arthur Morgan with
Like,
the
bro.
quick draw.
Imagine you have an important game like
that
this. I just wouldn't be able to
fastest
sleep and I would just get
that's the guy
0
from
kills
Red
next
Dead
day.
Redemption.
Oh, okay. Fastest in the West.
Them damn
When I'm too excited, I
O'Driscolls.
can't sleep.
Darn rascals.
Rapscallions and riffraff. And some damn good counter. Buyback for FaZe Clan.
Rain 07.
Trying to chew into
That's
this
tough,
5-2
chat.
lead.
We need Rain on Nuke. He's the king of outside on CT side.
Well, right now, they're chewing on cement.
If he's not locked in, we can't win Nuke without Rain,
On what?
guys. We
Cement.
can't.
Oh, cement. Okay.
No, I said cement. Don't play with me, boy.
Okay.
Seaman?
Concrete.
Gonna try and slide a leash through. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, tried again.
Dude.
They knew he was
What?
there too.
Right, same position. Xanterez has already picked up kills from. Oh,
Aita!
taking damage. That nade, will it find him? Nah, easy. Throw your artillery, so be it. Woxic just draws the line outside. 2 kills to the Opper. The fact that they know he's there, the barrel gives Elige all the info. I mean
it's-
just confirming
it's
what he already knew.
Rain
Voxic
killed him.
8 and 2.
Or he got killed by Rain doing that play before, and then they just were like, okay, well, the tactic is everything. They know he's there. They blow it open, but Elige just can't get
Frozen.
deep enough.
Frozen gets blown away by Jota. sneaky little MP9 corner positioning.
Chat, FaZe maybe
kills
cooked
here for FaZe on this round.
And Eternal Fire have met their quota already.
Nice.
5 rounds versus FaZe in the last 2 head-to-heads on Nuke specifically. 6 already, 8 rounds into this game. A CT side that is showing its ability to hold.
You know, Eternal Fire might make some kind of history by making it into the Spodek, being the best Turkish team that we've ever seen. But the question, if they win a game like this and after the last week, is how far can they go in playoffs? You know, like they're not just, you know, it's like when Mongols made top 8 at Shanghai, that was already an achievement. But it was like, okay, how long, you know, how far can they really go? But Eternal Fire, man, they've taken out some of the teams now that they might have to.
Yeah.
Just in a new situation.
Big scalps. They've shown they can take down
trying to fire in front of a crowd. Problem or no problem?
Star performers. But with Tech9s and a good amount of flashbangs,
Katowice Arena has tens of thousands of people.
Jota out from heaven. Always good to save the day. Bomb hits the ground. Brokey swings out from Hunt.
1v2.
He's got these 2 players pinned where he wants them, but he just doesn't have the weapons really. And so Zanteres comes out with the headshot to close it. 7-2 Eternal Fire.
Every part of the game plan, every idea totally crushed right now for FaZe.
Take a time.
Even the tactics that are showing us the correct opportunities are not working. Plus you have Zanteres having a great game. Plus you have Walks having a great game. I mean, Rain doesn't even have a kill yet.
I can't believe it.
Stay sharp. FaZe stay constant on this outer play. Back to Zanteres.
Oh my god.
That is his 5th successful opening kill. 5-0 in opening kills is Zanteres at the moment. Main is shut. Whether FaZe want to accept it or not. B though has been open, but Wicadia jumps the gun on the spray down, and so they're going to reclaim a frag back. FaZe Clan can indeed hit B with smoke out from the single door. Woxic's going to pop
7-0 on opening duels.
But he doesn't expose anybody just yet. And we get a second player, Zanteres, down in through that vents, and he's ahead of the secret player at the moment. He is going to split the 2 waves of FaZe. And so by striking down Brokey, the site's been cleared, but the
Rain
is
is
right behind
0
him.
and 9. First kill right here,
Kill.
finally.
And it is. All the while, Frozen's taking his time to get down from ramp.
They can actually get this bomb back and go upstairs, though. So I don't know. I guess Frozen can flank him, but
Watson didn't see that. This is big. This is a big one for Frozen.
He doesn't miss. No scope.
He checks it. And to be fair, he checked it a little earlier, too. But you can't help but feel bad for Frozen here. And now Rain with his first kill of the map. Has to now 1v3.
Cross-held. Instant kill.
Bro.
Madger showing levels. This is no bomb plants in the last 5 rounds.
Was?
This is no mercy, man.
Ever since that lighter buy was added to the board.
I need EF to keep this pace.
In round 6, Eternal Fire have
they
not
can win
looked back.
Katowice.
It's so funny, like, they're like Fall Guys looking at trying to get it into Zanteres' spot here. All these different ways. Throwing different pieces of utility at it. Sneaking in, running in.
He's like,
coming
what's
from
going
above.
on?
None of it sticking.
Oh my god. Bro thinks he's still asleep. Dreaming.
Zanteres was not a part of the conversation back on Anubis. Didn't have to be with the way that Madger and Wicadia were playing. I mean,
there weren't enough kills to go around.
Dude, Zanteres was negative in that map. He's 8 and 11.
Oh my god.
Which is a beautiful formula for Eternal Fire, that it doesn't just have to be the star that we've spoken about for years. The guy who didn't have a team good enough to win with now does. You know, there's a conversation to be had now about Jota joining this team and taking it to a whole new level as well. The conversation about best off-season roster moves is in the air, and this has to be a contender.
Rain 1 and 10.
Eternal Fire, beastly. And sitting pretty,
8-2.
Already taking over lobby control versus the armored Tech9s of round 11. FaZe Clan keeping enough money for a real buy in the final round of the half, but there is no respect offered by Eternal Fire. This pace, this tempo, the consistency in their sight holds. FaZe Clan can't buy an opening. Kerrigan will slip out from Hut. I say that, but now all of a sudden he does find one.
He didn't see him top Hut?
No, he never saw Jota.
He will eventually.
Kerrigan's just chilling in the back of the A site. Whoa, there he is. That's a weird shot, though.
Thank you for saying that.
Okay,
because
right?
it was hard to see. It's still.
That's a weird shot, man.
It was.
You're at a lower angle. He's kind of looking away from you.
I was looking at that. I was like, you can barely see him over this hunch.
Yeah,
his head.
You can't differentiate the head from the shoulders, and it's a Tech 9.
We're also being nice, but also keeping it real here. That was a little awkward, but
fair.
Good dink on Madra at least, but then Joda and Santeres right there. You know, the tethering from the Eternal Fire squad is so good.
If FaZe makes a comeback here,
like
holy shit.
Kill or death has trade potential, and more often than not, that trade
EF is not stopping.
Santeres, he's going to give them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah,
little jumping frag.
This is the most cat in the bag I've ever seen the cat in the bag.
Even going to pop off when they win this game, when they get into the Spodek? Like,
are Eternal Fire going to pop off, you ask?
What is happening?
Of course.
We got a FaZe. They haven't even made him sweat yet.
He's full tilt. He doesn't get it. He doesn't know what's happening.
Tough shot. I'll say it one more time. Takes Brokey out at the knees. Double op setup here for Madra and Woxic to finish off the half. Still just playing out on variations.
Woxic, not another entry, right?
Okay. Top silo held by Elige. Woxic sending bullets over. That'll get Elige to disengage. Rain down to secret stairs, or no. No, he's trying to path through garage, and he's trying to chase down that one confirmed opper.
Oh, they get away from him. That's so annoying for Rain, because now Woxic will just come back and watch outside. Rain did see the side of him, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And Woxic didn't seem to notice.
No, definitely not. So if Woxic's not careful and gets caught out here, outside of the doorway.
God, it's a matter of timing.
But Rain's also hoping that Santeres would back up with a little bit of A pressure. I doubt Santeres comes around to outer. Missed Molotov on that A play.
Problem is, FaZe are going to have to do something eventually.
Molo is
such
a problem.
A good perch. You can go back, check outside once in a while, but
none of this utility is actually disrupting the A site defenders.
It's got to come down to Rain.
Top hut peaks, good for Wicadia. Locks that one in as the smoke goes down squeaky. It is just another dose of desperation.
Rain haven't played, needs something.
With maybe a path to excavate back site.
At least one Nico moment, at least one free kill.
But if he doesn't clear back
wants to find a second. 1, 2.
Yes,
W Rain. 3!
Triple kill. That's the saving grace.
Wow.
Finally, a moment of X Factor that comes up to FaZe's favor. A rare occasion in this dominant half of CT play from Eternal Fire on Nuke.
EF does have money. They can try to pull something off here, chat.
Of the half,
it's final round.
It will be the retake attempt. Utility to flush Rain into the open. Joda trying to get off ladders. Always going to be desperate. Rain on
get the ace, baby.
Single-handedly dismantling this
Let Daddy Rain ace, baby.
Backline. And there's nothing Joda can do about it. 3 rounds of
he doesn't want to give the kill.
This is FaZe to get the 3rd round. 3 rounds of a T side on their map pick. Eternal Fire's T half is going to have to be clean.
W ace.
Ace for Rain, 1 for the road. A
from 0-9 to acing. W.
Can do when Eternal Fire aren't stomping
the comeback
on
is
their
on.
throats.
The comeback is on. All right. Guys, I'm running an S-Rev, no answering the second half, which could be the last half if Eternal Fire finishes. Rain is the king of outside. Eternal Fire keeps finding the entry, though. Let's see how it goes on that T side. If you're unaware, I want to quickly make you aware. We're not stopping after this. We have one final game after this. We can choose between 2 games, chat. You can decide. We have one time Spirit versus Gamer Legion and Na'Vi versus Mongols. I want to see both games. I want to see both. Spirit is LM. Na'Vi Mongols is you get ahead in the stage. You skip one game basically, which is huge. Na'Vi Mongols probably the more entertaining game. Unless Spirit fumbles. I think maybe we start at Na'Vi Mongols, and if we see maybe Spirit loses a map, we switch over to Spirit. Does that make sense? I think it does, no? I think it does. W. Then we lock it in. Na'Vi versus Mongols Deluxe. Vamos.
Na'Vi.
Let me see. While we're waiting, I want to explore Turkey again. I want to explore Turkey again. I'm going to keep it a buck. Let me quickly see, bro. Let me quickly see. Last time when we went to Ankara, we were right in front of a kebab shop. I'm not even trolling, bro. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Turkey. Where are you? Over there. All right. I want to see once again Ankara. Nee, I want to see random. Zack. Middle of nowhere. WRL nature. Beautiful or ugly? Bing. We have a village over there. Looking... Bro, this is looking like a painting. No? I don't mind this at all. These are the guys who took the pick for us. Alter. Chat, how is the... Oh. That's a nice structure. Alter! Oh, baby! I wish I was there right now. A little bit of exploring. This looks insane. Oh my god. Was? I swear this looks crazy. I'm not even glazing. Oh my god. What is that? Alright, I will go one more time. Bing. This time we're on the east side. We're on the east side. And boom. Okay. There's one guy drying his blanket. Fair. We have a new house being built. We have some farming action going on. We have hills in the back. I'm not even glazing. This is not bad. We have a shed where you can put your bicycle. What are they growing, chat? Wheat, no? Not bad. Here we go. Here we go.
But it's an ace for the road for
Lock
FaZe
in.
Clan. And if you give them an ace at the end of that half, that means you give them belief
Is the comeback
at the
on?
start of this one.
Definitely. You know, that's what they quoted when Rops had the team kill versus Vitality.
Let's find out.
That's the little lifeline. That's the chance for us to come back. You're a team that definitely don't pay attention to the score, but straight facts right now, man. They got smashed on Anubis. They're getting smashed on Nuke. And I don't think Eternal Fire are afraid of them coming back.
You know, it's a grace we give to the likes of FaZe Clan because historically they've pulled off comebacks as they have.
FaZe
anybody
needs
else
this pistol at all costs.
Started the conversation about Eternal Fire taking that victory lap. 5 players.
Frozen needs a double. Gets one.
They'll go. Ooh. Frozen finishing off with solo. 2 clean headshots added to that.
This is why Frozen should take all of our spots.
Tries to peel back. Re-engages. Rain's here to help him. And so
okay, Frozen.
With the 4K from Frozen.
I just want to say, man, I think like when you see Rain and Pit on Inferno, Kerrigan playing Aeon Ancients, and then the 1-for-1, which is Frozen and Rops on ramp, on Nuke. I just want to see, you know, it's just not how it works because Frozen plays so many different spots and he's good at them and used to them, but like as a player it would make so much more sense for FaZe to have Frozen just take over all the anchor positions and free up Kerrigan and Rain to be in those rotator infos.
Sure.
Anubis.
Oh yeah, we were a little bit behind.
Man, Frozen there. Frozen should be there, not Kerrigan. You know, that just doesn't make sense.
It's just glizzies on the app.
I'm gonna live and die on that hill.
I don't think you'd be the only one. If we say it's going to be growing pains for Frozen, go back and watch Anubis and tell me Kerrigan wasn't, you know, struggling as well.
And he's a great player.
Whole round.
Good at those. Yeah, it's going to make sense.
At least we get to see it here on this map.
Lawless is so dumb. I think Lawless is one of the smartest that I have met.
Rops' shoes well. Clean up duty. All his.
Oh, for sure the realist.
With the 4 in the first round.
I swear Lawless just does what he loves. He doesn't care about anything else.
Pistols.
He's full passion driven.
And then some.
I love that.
In fact, Eternal Fire haven't won a pistol in the series.
Haven't needed a pistol.
Here we go.
Wow, they're actually failing. It's the first time they haven't ecoed them. So.
It's because they went full Glocks so that they could come in here. Round 15, full purchase for the Eternal Fire squad. Couple MP9s sprinkled out there for FaZe Clan. They'll boost one up into the ramp room. That frees up Frozen to support elsewhere as needed. Nice grenade. Half of Jonah gets blown away. You know, unfortunately, that first half of play was a very, very empty half if you are Rain. I think that is going to have to change as he takes over to the CT half. And I think an ace for the road is kind of exactly what he needed.
Low-key Na'Vi vs Mongols is going to be cinema,
back
no?
online.
I just realized.
Wavy utility down into the A site.
Na'Vi game, always cinema.
It, but it's really this hot emphasis.
Mongols game, always cinema.
Just gets blasted away. Kerrigan's SMG
they go for crazy retakes, they play fast.
And it's good spam damage out from main. Flank activates around lobby. Woxic's actually drawn forward. Does he miss this timing on Brokey?
No?
Nah, Brokey still back.
No, I think Brokey stepped out and walked back. So maybe Brokey has a chance now to get this
timing.
kill.
Woxic finds the contact. Brokey still able to test Hut regardless. Santaris is going to get one from backside.
2v2.
His headshot. Down to 2v2.
The EF players are goosed up. Wow.
They clear him
1v1. Brokey, 12 HP versus Major 52.
Anubis in for the clutch.
Alter.
Drop by the SMG and FaZe
oh my god.
FaZe things best.
Okay.
Brokey going full blast mode.
Because he actually pulled a slick move. He took the fast rep coming out of trophy. Woxic went to clear, and then he thought that Brokey
I love when Brokey goes crazy.
Brokey was still there waiting, and that's the only reason he survived long enough to win that one-on-one. Oh, that was the kill. I was like, how is that so clean?
Show me the clip from like 2 days ago where Brokey said, "Fuck you," please.
Fucking go! Fucking go!
Bro, let's
love to see that energy out of Brokey. It's rare.
Very welcome sight. Saw it from the pistol. Rain, right
the king of outside, baby.
Full buyout for Eternal Fire to try and test Outer. You've met your maker.
What is
Rain
this
gonna
round?
keep that pressure up as the Liege will be dropped. It's still a comfortable looking 4v2.
Oh, but before
look at this.
it even
Rain
started.
has 12 kills, dude. He ended the half, round before last, 1 and 11, and then got an ace, and now already has 12 frags. Completely recovered this game.
Wow.
Woxic dropped out of this Major.
We said we
Trying
would
to
need
creep
Rain
around
to
and
win
ramp,
you.
but doesn't have bomb control.
And here he is.
You have let FaZe get online.
Brokey.
No close versus the clan is ever easy.
Not even like, he was 0 and 11. Rain was...
I love this clip.
Ooh,
it's an Apex triple that doesn't end up being enough.
This is a map that, this is one situation Spinks would have had solved. When it comes to the game plan right now for FaZe.
Lul. Log in.
Genetics are crazy.
Gold.
They build them big in the mountains.
Why? It's because they have to carry mountains or something?
Yeah, dude, boulders and something or whatnot.
EF timeout, Fabre timeout. Look at all those notes on Majors' desk.
Four rounds straight from FaZe Clan. Pistol
preparation
conversion.
is half
Gun
the
round
game.
gets shut down. This last one, kind of the most convincing of all so far out of FaZe.
F5. I got you, chat. Let's go.
9-3. Now sitting 9-7.
Here we go.
Got a half buy needed for Eternal Fire in this one. Single AKs for Woxic. Couple MAC-10s could indicate their intention when it comes to the pace, but met by fire out of the spawn. So they're just going to let FaZe get through some of those utilities first.
Maybe you have 5. Maybe you are behind on my stream. Think about it.
Support from main is down, and they just try to run through a molly that doesn't look good. Kerrigan triple kill.
There was a decent investment behind this.
And that is a single frag out of Eternal Fire. They thought they could crank that dial. Kerrigan just stamps them out.
Wow. The ace from Rain brings them their 3rd round. Since then, they haven't lost. That's 6 in a row here for FaZe. Winning the 1v1 to continue the streak. You saw the hype from Brokey because he sensed the opportunity, and suddenly FaZe are within 1 of tying this game up.
FaZe on momentum.
Looking like a brand new team.
Yeah, this round didn't really instill too much confidence, man.
Here we go.
Eternal Fire, think it's coincidence where most of the CT structure is the same.
Will Raid find another outside kill?
It's like the one CT side that looks the most
Rain
like
pushes.
the version of FaZe.
Dies to Santaris.
From acing
big
at the
nade
end
from
of the
Brokey though. Kerrigan
refrag.
refrag.
Take this kill versus Xantares. It's Rain out of this one with nothing. Instant trade frag back from Kerrigan. We could talk about the recovery of Rain. I mean, Kerrigan's also
stays alive.
on
That's
that
so
journey.
important.
Not with an ace yet. But look at this. Madger has slipped the net out hot, finding a vacant upper bomb site.
Oh man, they just gotta go back lobby, yeah. Like they have a winning spot now. I mean, it's like, how are there 4 CTs? Not a single person upstairs.
Legion's gonna come back from main.
What? Major is just
inside
into
lobby.
Fast step. Madger's surely gonna take this.
Madger's still just sitting back sight. Kerrigan starts to flank back around. Madger gets the Elise just straight up wins it. And all of that hinged on hanging on to the A site by the time the last 2 players get here. Mind you, it's still not incredibly well defended.
Brokey, bang. Wow.
Brokey's not missing now.
Wow. Now he's locked.
Neither are FaZe. 6 straight to tie at 9.
Oh my
Madger,
God.
just a little lack of focus right there. That was a really...
He is him right now.
Winnable duel, like especially when Elige took a step that was heard from the back of the site. Elige didn't know that he was back there. He wasn't willing to take that peek in that exact second, and that gave him the chance.
Yes.
Can't believe there's a chance that we actually see FaZe take a lead in this map.
Another half-buy comes out.
What's the decider? Top left, my friend. It's dust.
The scoreline didn't make sense. You know, 9-3 down.
Here we go.
Map,
back to pistols for
down
EF.
already.
Who hits double Ds first?
But ramp is almost fully undefended. Brokey, and again, Brokey spends a lot of time at ramp because Rain rifles outside solo. This is
Will Brokey keep hitting? Yes, he does.
Easy pick up. We saw what Brokey could do.
Sticks
as he
around.
ended that last round with 2 clean consecutive shots. But in the face of the smoke, he'll peel away.
And they have the lower rotation. 1. They could take over top site with Brokey getting into heaven and still have 2 rotations lower. So everything's perfect here for FaZe. Total control side. The lack of grenades will get exposed here for Eternal Fire. They're going to have to swing for fights.
It's going to take something fantastic from one of the 4 players left on EF.
40 seconds.
On the control side, but looks like they're readying the swing.
Frozen confirming it. Here it's coming. Mac 10 with the frag. Elige actually burnt out. I'm only getting 1. Is the bomb plant going to come down, or does Kerrigan stop it? Ooh,
wow.
Not fast enough, but close. AK picked up by Xantares. That's a deadly threat. If only he had a little more health to work with.
Kits on all players. Rain has a smoke. He can just smoke off double doors.
Leans out and grabs another gun.
There it is.
Bomb planted out there in front of them.
Major rotates.
To the diffuser.
Long way.
Stick
us in. And
Kerrigan just gonna stick that through.
Wow, that's so unfortunate. Look at that tiny little CT incendiary, man.
Alter.
That looked perfect. Oh, got a feel for Eternal Fire right there. They would have killed the clock a lot. Smoke on control side, definitely.
I have to see this.
And Rob's actually pushing through the smoke.
It's 9-0.
Idiot.
Oh, catch a break.
There's another one! Whoa, Zuka, shut the fuck up!
Oh!
Yeah!
What do we got? 1,
Oh
2,
my
3
God, let
rounds.
it
It
out.
comes down to 1v1s. 1.
Alter, I would love to say this to the enemy team in Premiere sometimes.
Eternal Fire haven't closed this game yet. I
Oh
have to
my
ask,
God.
is this the first time you've watched FaZe?
Oh my goodness.
Every game gets grueling.
Dude, the shrinkflation on
F5,
these.
you guys chill. Last time I was F5ing.
Molotov would never.
Jeez. Apex, bro. He doesn't care.
It is a better looking half-buy at least. You know, contrast that to when they tried to rush A site with a similar setup and everybody just died to Kerrigan. You know, they get a bomb plant. So be
This
it.
is
What,
it.
silver linings. That's
Eternal
not what
Fire.
Eternal Fire want to hear at the moment.
Back to
Now with a
AKs.
silver lining, they need a round win.
They're running out of options.
Because you know, in the back of their minds, they thought they had the map win.
It's officially going to have to be a comeback now for Eternal Fire after dominating for a map and a half.
Lul. Double nades, no connection.
Nobody home. That's where Kerrigan has been playing, but this time he's over towards a ramp.
Elige blocks the
Elige gets
smoke.
pelted by the smoke
Zack.
canister and
that's
walks
awkward.
it. Uh-oh, your A defense doesn't look as
Walks
good
can
because
rifle
you don't have
too.
Kerrigan back sight.
But it has been a
this
Brokey
time we've got
masterclass.
Eternal Fire breaking
2v5.
through.
Brokey.
Losing the lead, lights a fire underneath
Perfect
him.
1v5 situation.
Everybody
4
collecting
left.
kills.
Jam time.
No Kerrigan back sight. An emphasis on Hut from Eternal Fire in a gun round where they
This
just
ain't
kind
the
of
movie,
run it
Mark.
out
Calm down.
blind. And unfortunately for Elige, he had to go above and beyond. Instead, he gets nothing. And Eternal Fire have found the answer.
They're enjoying the finer things.
I thought we went in edit.
They are, Mohan.
Elige got hit
Final
with
FaZe
the smoke.
timeout. Do we need one?
But didn't it look weird to see him recommit?
Yeah.
Like when you get hit by a nade like this, that's information for the other team that confirm players there. You're not trying to block a smoke in that position to displace it. It's always going to fill the entirety of Squeaky Door. But yeah, here, this awkward moment, and then the fact that there's no one backside means this round's a little too easy for EF.
Full money on FaZe. We get to buy into everything
It's
again.
not often you see Elige make an awkward move like that. But it comes at a critical juncture.
But no AKs.
And before round 21, we've got to pause to get the best CS possible as both teams come in with buys.
10-10. This is it.
Let's see if EF have shaken the nerves. Best way to get to the Spodek is take it out of your mind.
Yeah. That's true. If pressure gets to you, you're playing worse.
Outer emphasis this time along with the wall of smoke.
Rain is there.
Oh,
oh my god, almost a fumble.
The tempo over the main climb. And with that wall of smokes, there is a cross possible. Santaris tries to keep the pressure up inside of A. Wakadia looking for the vent. Oh god! He just walks into the middle of the road.
He thought he would go down vents.
Kerrigan given a gift of an equalizing kill, and then you take into consideration the damage that was also done on both the cross and the main player, and you've got Elige downstairs on B, kind of working on his own, calling for an assistance over from the ramp.
4-on-4.
And that
still winnable for EF.
In position. That is the op of Brokey.
Brokey is there now.
Elige is given time to climb up into the rafters, but Frozen walks into A unsuspectingly. It's a good
Kerrigan
cross
cuts
from
one
Kerrigan.
off. Where's the bomb? The bomb lost. The guy who Kerrigan just killed, that's where the bomb is.
In there, good support utility from backside, but Madger never crossed.
And they don't have a smoke for Mini, so it's going to be a dangerous cross at that.
40
when
seconds.
It eventually, inevitably comes.
Two coming out of the vent?
Joda going to try to join him, but Kerrigan's still so nervous about the secret stairs. Look at Joda just take that chance.
Kerrigan.
Fire back. Kerrigan burned in. Now the heaven
Brokey and Elige.
back turns to him. Nothing gained.
Brokey 1v3 has the position.
Up close.
He didn't hit the scope.
Denied. 25 on the clock and a flash in front of him. What are you going to do here, Brokey? What do you want from this?
It's a hard op to approach. Look where the bomb drops.
Here's the bomb.
Brokey just holds.
Oh my god!
Flick to the Madger back. A single shot.
Eita! That's so insane!
Ferocious from the FaZe op.
Oh my god! Brokey,
FaZe
this
clan,
game is so crazy.
Gatekeepers of the playoffs. Eternal Fire have never beat this
Look
FaZe.
at this round.
Not in a best of 3. And just when it felt easier than ever, FaZe clan in full force.
There's no way he just did
And they're doing him dirty.
Bomb gets dropped in front of Hut. A golden opportunity for Brokey.
Oh my god.
And he has no choice but to repeat.
Here we go.
The man who yelled after he survived the 1v1 eco rounds that started
What
this
a
comeback
clutch, I
for
can't believe
FaZe.
it.
And now here they are in the lead once again. And Eternal Fire blow their best chance.
Full buy on EF.
3v1.
This is new. Frozen crunching lobby. Nobody there right now,
That
though.
bomb dropping in front of him.
Everyone is outside.
Ooh, all he needed.
Rain the king of outside.
Brokey won't
Known
give
for
you
getting a lot
Unleash
of
for
kills
free.
from the smokes. Not this
Impact felt as we get 3 players crossing behind that wall of smokes. It is Kerrigan at bat soon enough.
Kerrigan off angle.
Kerrigan versus Zantares, whose potential
Kerrigan
has been
pushes.
unlocked for the second map of the series. And he gets away from the fight with Kerrigan. Both players unscathed with that exchange of bullets. Frozen up into heaven. Eternal Fire just crawling this one.
Oh, it's dangerous if Elige gets
Elige
caught
versus
jumping up.
Santaris.
This angle's not bad, but yeah,
Once
if he
again,
tries
hard
go
shot
one
to
higher,
hit.
would be exposed. He wants him to come at him. Joda.
Wait, is there
trying
anyone
to
in
carve
heaven?
a path. Surely, yeah, should be Frozen, but there's a player on the ladder and one outside the door. Elige is dead.
4 on
Madger's
4.
got the entry.
15 seconds.
Frozen
Time is running out for
on the
EF.
side of it's got got support from down beneath him. Brokey, Rain
unknown position. Rain runs down the clock. 1v2 for Brokey again.
Clears out heaven for most of it. Brokey back to a consecutive
5 seconds. Oh my god, that's a data. He had it.
He canceled the plant.
If the guy stick the plant, Brokey would have killed him with that nade.
To be able to pull that off, but he wouldn't expect it.
Balls of steel for not sticking there.
And we go 11-11. 24 rounds guaranteed. Oh my god.
All I want's more of this.
If Major stick that plant, GG.
He would have had no time to get that bomb back out and put it down.
I don't even know how Madger gets those other kills.
I know.
All of a sudden in the kill feed, you just see nothing but Madger.
Rain goes cross-eyed trying to figure out who to fight. Standing up there in the rafters.
FaZe Clan are going to come in with a force buy now. Eternal Fire, we thought they had
It's a force buy on
lost their
FaZe.
best
If FaZe
chance.
loses this round, it's done.
Could be glory.
They won't have money for the last.
To secure that coveted 12th.
They're all in.
Never a dull moment.
Our kids are not going to believe the battles that were fought to get into the Spodek here in the last week.
Actually true.
Some of these matches are turning into classics. Eternal Fire on the brink of setting up a moment for Turkey.
It's only the second month of 2025. And I can't get enough. Frag in front of him.
5-7 is OP in close range.
He's got another smoke down. Low HP.
Frozen, low HP.
He's not going to get a
really
long
go checked.
time on that
Unchecked.
spray unless the distraction comes out from hell.
That's a goosh. 4v3, 4v2.
Lige activates.
Kerrigan crunches from behind.
FaZe Clan could rob it away.
Oh, it looks like they're going to, man. 25 seconds now.
Rain on the double doors is close enough to interrupt. That's going to go.
Yes! What? Just a couple of raindrops coming
What
through
a ballsy force buy.
2-5-7 shots in the round is wiped.
They could have played it safe for OT.
Just like that, it's map point for FaZe.
You can't believe some of these rounds. You just can't believe it unless you see it live.
Can't write this.
5 rounds back and
forth.
Turkey,
I think I got bad news.
Wins, and FaZe end up on 12 first.
Now it has
How
to
is
be
the money on the
overtime
F?
for Eternal Fire.
I think it's bad.
What are these shots?
No.
Oh. I'm not going to say that Wakadia had the best chance to recover that.
Scout Fox
but
sick.
goddamn,
AK Jota.
you just rob any opportunity.
Santaris Galil.
Frozen, this is where it started well. His 4K and the pistol on ramp to be tested by 2 Tech 9s and rifles around it. And he will not be able to hold it entirely, but Elige is here to pick up that slack. Wide swing out from single door. And Elige, he's going to just fall with that one.
That's not enough.
Very wide right there. Now it's 3v3.
Definitely wanted more than that. We hear the rumblings of the rotation down through the vents, but both teams slow on this approach.
There's no big flank rotations coming in. Do they have the utility to get this plant down is the question. If they don't do it now, when will they be able to?
Smoke soon to fade, so you're going to have to plant using the cover of the site. Madger looks like this is going to be uncontested. It is all in from this side. No ramp in the retake element. FaZe Clan, your chance to close this map is closing
2v3,
in
Brokey and Rain.
you. 2v3 from Brokey and Rain.
Both players have crazy
what
clashes
Brokey's
this game.
offered us so far,
Can they do it together?
You still got to believe, but this angle from Woxic
Put advantage.
tries to take them out at the knees. No entry allowed.
Brokey 1v3, 2 left.
Seems likely, but Brokey will fight as he always does. Another clutch on the line.
Oh my god!
Bomb denied. Woo! Anything for the Spodek.
Yes, it is.
R-rated.
He can see it from the outside. So as if he's watching the stream right now.
Cameraman's farming. These guys are playing for the life. This guy's waving at the camera icon.
He said, enjoy this. That's what he just said to his team. Just enjoy this. They lose, it goes to overtime, but they've still got to overtime. That in itself is an accomplishment.
First to 16.
Savor the moment. And shed the stress. FaZe look to outpace Eternal Fire as they get here.
Brokey aggressive. Entry for FaZe.
Oh, and Elige with a clean find. Xanteris holding high. Oh, and he finds out, but they know now it's a double ramp setup. This means Brokey has no choice but to respond. Eternal Fire have done a good job of, doing these snap calls into upper. It's always a threat. The smoke goes down outside as well. This is also key. Ooh. They are really cooking up something different right now. Eternal Fire faking some pressure upstairs. They've got the full commit from Brokey on floor.
50 seconds. Elish, unlucky timing.
2 rotations go downstairs. And Eternal Fire have not moved from the lobby.
Rain can win the round.
This might be a genius move for them.
Unless they go A.
But Brokey has been their biggest threat in the last 10 rounds.
They're going A, 30 seconds.
To be straight in the pocket, holding
Brokey.
close on Hut.
Lord, he's taking the guy in the back.
Bang in the back. A sign of things to come, perhaps,
Kerrigan.
but maybe not. We've got Rain and Elish
It's
and
a slaughter.
Kerrigan all still to
1v4
hold
for Woxic. 3 left.
Massive ask of him, and he's going to dive down where they've also found him out. It looked good for Eternal Fire, but FaZe move in time.
They actually rotated back really fast. I mean, credit to them. They got into spots to cover Brokey, who had the op. Watching that from his POV, it looked like it was everything or nothing from the back of the site. That was a hard round to read for FaZe, man. They were blocked out of information outside. There was pressure towards ramp. They had to smoke it out. There was initial volley of utility upper with the molly on Hut.
Here we go.
They were shrewd that round. And they moved with conviction.
Keep in mind, EF had
Feels
a
like
strong
Frozen
CT side.
getting all that real estate 1 round ago has kind of just bolstered his confidence to come at it again. Joda on the ladder just peeled off. There's a second player in that Hut and Brokey, but again, do you want to tether with Frozen? What do? We saw that 4v5 Eternal Fire had to face last round.
FaZe kind of needs to here.
To play this advantage in their hands. But for how long?
A couple of Alicia's opening moves going sour.
Free passage.
That Garage player is going to hear all this. Kerrigan's going to have to go above and beyond or get the hell out
German
of
off
here.
anger.
He changes into the other corner. Xantera's on the approach.
Wow.
Oh, he let his guard down.
I'm still got it.
Kerrigan is great. It is still traded by Woxic, but Rain, obviously, on this back pedal.
What is he looking at?
Woxic turns around. There's a chance that he could have done that, right? Surely.
Magic versus Frozen.
And now it's 2-on-1.
Brokey to another
The
clutch.
initial kill and now has to close as well.
Woxic
awaiting him. And the death comes through.
Woxic so aware.
Tied all the way to the very end.
3 clutches for Brokey throughout this map so far. Not this time.
Bonus time I'll take it.
Woxic walks back up and finds Rain.
I'm more surprised about Rain
Look how
walking
calm
down
Woxic
after.
is.
Because once Kerrigan gets both of his kills, that's obviously not easy for Woxic to scale all of lower. There could have been event rotation, anyone on control side, anyone decon. And obviously, there's a chance he sits there and holds, and Rain gets to flank. But also, as we watched, there was a chance that Woxic turned around.
I think maybe a testament to just how quiet Madger had played his round, because you had Rain looking all over for that second player. And then when Madger does activate, he just straight up bests Frozen. So it's kind of Frozen and Rain both found walking out. Just, at least Frozen got a chance to shoot back.
Here we go.
Someone's going to take that 14-13 lead in a moment. This continuous back and forth has been going on for 10 rounds or so now. Brokey on the ramp. Easy first shot to topple Woxic. Now you are pinned in, nowhere to run, only to fight.
Ooh,
and he's not going to be able to capitalize on
That's how you approach that fight. You molly it, and then you take a headshot angle over top of something and just wait. That's impossible for Brokey to answer back.
And with no Brokey, you could be discussing no clutch.
Leech.
Eternal Fire making the most of the ramp control, looking to poise themselves for this B commitment. Alicia's worried about Secret.
No, but
are there no eyes
outside?
outside?
Are worried about the round coming back upstairs late. You know, no one's coming down here to help him just yet.
Alicia's gonna have to spam smoke. It's not far off. Great damage. Great damage. Wow. Takes
That's a tilt on Xantares.
Rain wastes no time coming down. Alicia and Rain are stopping this in its tracks. A 4 versus 4 that looked comfortable.
They did this with absolutely no vision.
No chance to shoot back. Joda off the angle. Also
Not another smoke kill.
Major now has to get that bomb down with 40 seconds. 3
Major
players
1v3.
surrounding him. Your time is limited.
Too much for Diddy.
FaZe Clan to 14 first.
That's incredible from Alicia's POV. Just the timings on each spam. Nearly got one in the cross. Got the third guy who came to peek him on the right side of the window.
takes the timeout.
And then Rain had as long as you have up numbers in a situation where you're inside a decon, inside a control side, you can do the push that Rain did. Because there's too much stress on everything. There's no open plan. That's why on T side you get downstairs. Typically, you want to molly control side on the stairs, take control window, and then make it so it's impossible for anyone to peek or open the doors. But in this situation, they went for smokes, which should actually still be fine. Like, that should actually still work until Elise gets those kills. Elise and Rain.
I need a third mapper on this. This is elimination, yes.
The amount of new
The
situations
winner goes to the Spodek, the loser goes home.
Is tremendous.
Full depression watching other teams try to compete for one of the trophies that you aspire.
You got to be the best at thinking on the fly to win a game like
Broke
this.
you on the AK on T side.
9-3 CT halves for both these teams to get us out of regulation. Eternal Fire trying to tap back into that stone wall they threw up early in this second map.
Who gets the entry?
A lot of utility out on the A floors, causing a bit of panic for Eternal Fire. Causing movement as it is very much in lobby emphasis for FaZe.
One thing FaZe couldn't get over them on their T side was killing Xanteris inside of Mini. They really focused a lot on finding new ways to make sure he died, but he would always come up with one kill.
What was Rain? 0-7, 1-11.
About this presence behind the wall.
We're almost through the map, but came back in time.
Obviously, op downstairs could try to go deal with Secret.
Would have been GG.
But he'll let them come to him if needed.
19 and 19 now.
Oh, that nade is huge.
Dude, this position is so good for Eternal Fire. They have
easy pick up.
The op downstairs. They had a crossfire between Mini and Big.
And Joda's frag grenade has already softened everybody up.
Rain and frozen down, that's a problem.
It's getting stuffed quickly.
It has to be upstairs now, but like, how are they going to get away with this?
40 seconds.
This has tied game written all over it again. But don't count out FaZe ever. Kerrigan trying to duel off versus Heaven with Kadia. Not going to waste a moment. Swings back out. And this is Eternal Fire tapping back into what got them here. Strong defensive round.
Wow.
All 5 players up. Not a single portion of that map looks shaky.
Versus those diagonal smokes, they made that
and
map
I have
look
to
like
say
it had
it.
6
That
players.
came off a Faber timeout.
Covered. They had the Secret covered with an op. They had ramp covered. The
well
rotations
coached.
from Xanteris were perfect. They even watched for a lurk to go to the back of the hell. Tell me where there was a gap here for Eternal Fire. Besides in a straight up upper pop at the beginning of the round. They moved perfect there.
Here we go. Who hits match point first? Outside smokes.
Xanteris maybe given a chance, like you said.
Every early mono.
Immovable in regulation.
They're coming for him again.
And every time they tried, he held them back. Rain and a leash. A powered up Rain, albeit, but still shadow advantage.
Xanteris!
Completely stuffed on the approach. Everybody dies with nothing. This round nearly as flat as the last as Xanteris takes to 30. Ramp, the only thing that goes. Kerrigan can move forward
2v5,
on 20
4
health,
left.
but that bomb sits at the feet of Eternal Fire, who by all accounts have just secured a match point for the Spodek.
It's jam time.
Kerrigan and Frozen will try their damnedest because this one's
2v2,
never
what the
done.
fuck?
It's never finished with FaZe. Kerrigan spots one
Boxing
back
misses, another chance for Kerrigan.
You know that Eternal Fire just celebrated in the back of their minds
Frozen
with that
versus
triple
Major.
no-down. It should be
Major
all
wraps
too
around
easy,
Frozen.
but you've let Frozen creep out this door.
Consider the 4th second, but won't consider it
Major
anymore.
missing shots. But Frozen's gonna get get toppled. Kerrigan, a clutch demanded, 15 seconds denied. And so that 15th, you see the stress, you see the relief from a triple of Xantares to a near lost round.
That was so damn close. Frozen could have got that kill, and then suddenly it's like 80-20 in favor of FaZe. But last time Xantares got a 3K, FaZe
look at that, straight headshot on Brokey.
They win behind it. An unbelievable spray. And it's one that's earned. That same position coming up so big for Xantares throughout this game. On the best team that he's ever had.
Match point.
Match and playoffs point.
If FaZe loses this round,
and Woxic
we won't have them at IEM Katowice at the playoffs. One of the big 3 tournaments that we have every year.
Blood early. It will be FaZe to test Secret again, and Woxic off the railing.
Wow.
Drops a leash.
That's the risk that you want to take. Right here, round 30. Woxic believes in the shot.
These are the kinds of moves, the kinds of confidence that is built up over time from an Eternal Fire that has been playing close maps all year long so far.
They use 4 smokes to dissuade him from that opportunity. But he created one anyways. The lower walk, though, is a real threat. We got to watch for that ramp rotation, because right now the T's can accelerate. No one's going down the vent, and it's too late for the CT side. This is a real chance for FaZe to take this into another overtime.
Frozen needs something.
Everything can come down to this.
Trade potential's high. Frozen
That's
not
one.
able to manage both. Bomb plants by Brokey. He's going to put that fire in the back, so
Can
you know
Major
they had to
up.
have gone back through single. But there's also this kind of push up in front, and Kerrigan, he's not going to let the retake go just yet. No cover can be offered yet from the Opera. Brokey waits and lands it, 'cause of course. And then with a flash,
double RVP retake.
The sight.
2-op retake.
Rain is trying to hide. And these double ops
Position
make it
unknown.
look awkward. There's a smoke, of course, for Woxic. And if anybody's going to hit these combat shots, it could be Woxic.
Rain may go unchecked.
Going to lose that line of vision. Flash in his eyes. Rain finds them turned.
2v1.
And now just able to
Major
get
with
back
the
into that cover. Brokey's coming at him. Missed those
Too much to
shots.
ask for.
So be it. We go OT2.
Come on, man. Let's keep this party going. OT number 2, a 2-op retake in the end. Could you imagine that?
Why is it always FaZe games?
They definitely had a hot swap out for an AK to make that possible.
Dude, never-ending fights with FaZe.
That was
FaZe
that was the opening kill
always
from Woxic was wonderful when this round kicked off. But when FaZe still pulled off the 4 cross to Secret, they had a great chance because no one else from Eternal Fire had moved. If there is a timing there, Woxic has to call it so they can drop that early, cut them off. But FaZe played it real cool. They walked pretty much the entire way.
No AWP for FaZe Clan.
It happens all too often.
Not sure what that means.
Teams
Maybe
not used to winning.
they explode.
With match
Yeah.
points, just can't close it. Eternal Fire may be playing better than ever, but the test is on for Match.
Again.
He's got a helping hand.
Refrag needed. Rain
goes empty.
What?
Oh, the spray.
What?
Leading from the front with the triple.
Place an M4 like it's a fucking MP9.
The Major, the Colonel, the Commander.
Oh my God.
Eternal Fire benefit from his frags again, just like it was Anubis. 16th round, brought to you by this M4.
Just stuffing that long barrel down their throats. Point blank kills on all.
Holy shit.
Triple headshot to close.
Quadra kill Major.
That is the Major that got
Immediate
Eternal
bonus
Fire
timeout.
into the Copenhagen playoffs. When push comes to shove, he hits his hardest.
Good that Major didn't go double RVP, imagine. Here we go, Brokey back on AWP.
Eternal Fire just trying to hold back a FaZe that I'm a little surprised tried to play that as quick as they did.
Those upper hits are they're always going to be 50-50s. You get the first kill, you win the round. You don't get the first kill, it's a struggle all the way to the very end.
It's a horrifying
What are we doing?
thought
What
to
are we
roll
doing?
that dice and
Ramp
double
rush?
OT with elimination.
Woxic!
Woxic slides off the
movement!
railing. He kind of loses the chance at the first fight that he wanted.
Doesn't cost him his life
Still
yet.
safe to get downstairs at the very least.
Could have been an entry.
Down the vents.
Yeah, not down the vent.
Woxic missed shot, no support at the
Did this
moment.
one failed jump
Oh,
and break his whole
it's gonna
ego?
peek. Which side? Are they going to trust that flash?
I mean, confidence.
Smoke now in front of them. I mean, that smoke in front of them. They turn back. Joda doesn't get one. Xantares trades him. And Woxic just has to keep holding that one side. And it's also bought just enough time for Wakadia to come join them. There are now 2 CTs breathing down their necks.
We don't care about you guys.
From his roost in the back of that site, and they still don't really know where Kerrigan's got off to. Easy pickup for Frozen. Wakadia, where are you going?
Wow.
And Frozen could just play along this wall. So be it. Kerrigan's going to find his.
Wow.
And it's a great squeeze from FaZe Clan. Just when it looked like they were going to get stuck between an AWP and 2 rifles, FaZe flood forward.
There's no moment where the communication is
the
more
most
difficult
tilting round
than
for
that for
Woxic.
FaZe. They have to decide if they're going to go back and fight the ramp or if they're going to go forward into the AWP.
Yeah. Faber coming in, tapping the shoulder.
Don't want to be that guy, but rush ramp could as well be a good thing, but maybe use something from the...
Wow!
Neo.
Could be
I
a
did
good
not
thing.
expect
Could
that.
be a good thing. That 16th round on the board looks real good.
How can you speak that calmly right now?
Hey, so guys,
Hey, maybe if you're thinking about it, I was thinking
I don't mean to impose, but
a little ramp.
you know, we don't
could
hear
be
a lot
vibe.
from Neo actually.
The
so it's kinda
Polish
nice
call
that
at IEM
critical
Katowice.
juncture in phases 2025 early on.
It's like, ramp could be a vibe. yeah, let's do it.
Broky's breaking blood vessels.
Wow.
Neo chill
FaZe
as
must
ever.
feel amazing right now.
And we get tied up at 16 all. This game is so back and forth.
Here we go.
Completely smoking off that off, but look at this close play. Nah, Rain lets his guard down.
Careful, man. Xantares. Ooh.
We haven't really seen him play that far out of main,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
to be honest, I kind of feel for Rain himself.
Yeah, but that's what you want to do. Round 33, you want to try to bring out new things. Xantares going out of his comfort zone.
Back to ramp,
Double
though.
ramp.
Nice
Get
shot
fucked.
out of a leash, but there's Joda still in position, struggling for
Wow.
most of this game. Xantares
All right, who
lines
caused the
him
ramp
up, and
rush?
That's an edge, Eternal Fire.
That's 2 rounds here on CT side.
Major hiding threat.
And the one that FaZe won was kind of scary. Eternal Fire, take to the T side now. I have no idea who's going to win this damn game, man. Xantares had 36 frags.
Hey guys, I didn't say ramp twice. Big moment from Joda. It's been a quiet game.
Here we
It's
go.
not just one, but the double. Eternal Fire back to the T side.
36
There's no
kills
knowing what is in store.
on Xantares. Woxic on the AK.
Instant angled wall of smokes.
Remember, Rain found a lot of
Threat
entries
of a
outside.
CT floating around there. We see that util come out from FaZe as well, so trying to create some ambiguity.
The protocols when they saw diagonal smokes from Eternal Fire were so nice because Xantares would expand out from mini, go big garage, catch for lurks, then they rotate secret, and have everything covered. But where they were weak for a second was upstairs. And sometimes Eternal Fire have done a lot, only to come back and hit upper. But last time they did this with Brokey staring inside the hut, he died and they still won the round.
Fake outside smokes.
It's possible that FaZe are counting on a read here with less information outside, looking towards a tendency. And good teams always balance a bit of both because you can never have full information. Let's see if Eternal
Mod,
Fire
stop
turn
adding
it
trash
back to an
emojis,
upstairs
please.
hit.
There goes the last smoke. Brokey just gave that to a leash. He drops it at the minute mark.
They're going for it.
It opens up a leash to get behind Vent.
No Molly.
40
No Molly
seconds.
on
there is.
Squeaky.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is.
Madra and Xantares have 2.
Oh, no, but inside Squeaky right now to Molly opposite Vent.
Oh, you're right. It's going to come down in the wrong spots. Ah, Brokey again on the same line.
And Elish can just stand
Nice,
here.
Brokey.
Yep, he's fine to hold it. Brokey's going to get a second somehow.
4v3.
Hopper still in the bottom side.
Brokey.
Brokey with a third. Kerrigan
Oh my
swings.
God.
And the IGL locks in the line.
God damn.
No Molotov for
Yo, who's
Vent.
adding
You're right,
emojis?
they
Mod,
had
you have
them
to
in the
stop.
wrong
Please
positions.
delete and stop.
That was just Wakadi with a
Bro.
disgusting shot. But yeah, even with that kill, they don't take over.
Watching the game, all of a
upstairs
sudden I'm
because
seeing
Brokey,
all the hamsters in my chat.
He stands there like a cyclops
Alter.
inside of the HUD. Doesn't move a muscle. And yeah, FaZe are totally right. It does end upper in the end. They're reading some of the grenades based on the tendencies.
17-17.
And again, like Kerrigan's going to be one of the best to do this. They make a call to counter Eternal Fire. Definitely in their head on that one.
Kerrigan low for some reason. 70 health at the start of round 35. Eternal Fire back to the drawing board and playing outer this time around.
Yo,
a lot of numbers
right now.
beyond that red box.
Rain.
I was wondering if we're going to get a pop-off from whoever wins this game. I think we are now.
Yeah.
Hard-fought battle. That's for damn sure. Brokey doesn't pull the trigger.
Full cross, no one's down. Just Rain, excuse me.
I can't believe I have to go 70
Yeah, they've done this pretty inconspicuously. And Brokey's rotation's not towards ramp now, so he can't support Rain as easily.
I mean, we saw them just commit to that A site.
How's Frozen going to peel away?
That is as clean as you could ask for from Rain.
To Xantares. Top fragger down, and he jumps up to
Xepas,
Xantares'
please stop,
spot.
bro.
Frozen still over towards the ramp, is yet to come down just in case.
How can he leave?
He
Because
can't.
they can come. They can still enter ramp from Turnpike. So Rain needed to hit that shot, and he did.
It feels like he might still have to
30
do
seconds.
even more. Madger, meanwhile, still just kind of slow playing upstairs. Rain, it's only that one. It's clean as can be, but activation from Madger out from lobby.
Oh.
It's an 18th round on the line, now man advantage. Alicia's gonna find Madger, that's big. That's big to keep Vent now open for the defense, and Joda tries to push off site. Costly move.
Wicadia 7 HP.
Retake inbound. Woxic double flashes, Wicadia off angle, empty-handed, and FaZe Clan emphasize ramp. 3
Woxic
players
AK.
on this retake. Woxic peels the first one
He
off
could
for
win
free.
this.
That was clean.
Thinking about the vent, but there's nobody there. Brokey's on the line. A missed shot, finally.
Alter!
Man's busy on bomb.
He can close the door.
Closes the doors up in front, and now it's the rush.
Oh my god!
What? Are you
17
kidding? Are you
HP.
serious? On the bomb with time, another one from Brokey.
What the fuck is happening?
4th clutch of this map.
The nicest nice try from Voxic. On the AK.
I'm actually dumbfounded. No.
12 HP.
It was a must-hit shot.
Hey, with his arm.
Oh, he's really upset about something. I don't know what it would be.
Didn't you tap the shoulder after the clutch? You need to defuse still, no? It happens.
Don't fucking care, bro. Don't say sorry, bro.
Don't be sorry, man. You can't fucking say it. It's fine. As long as you win round, you can pay teammates.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Carrigan is the GOAT.
Absolute cinema, bro. Let's go.
Look how he takes the Nah, bro. You can call him a goofball, but he knows exactly what he's doing.
And how Brokey.
There was a tense moment, he immediately deflates it.
That shot in that moment.
You have 10 seconds between these rounds.
For FaZe to have a chance
Deflated
in this game.
it instantly.
And still
like it
managed to
didn't
hold
happen.
on to whatever small grudge he had going on, but he did it. And as Carrigan said, it's absolute cinema. Stay focused. FaZe have secured themselves OT3.
Hollywood ain't got anything on this shit.
Map point for FaZe.
Molotov over towards the secret stairs. Elige burn back.
Elise chilling.
FaZe map point. Now here's the thing. Back in the first overtime, Eternal Fire had their chance. And I tried to highlight that when it comes to FaZe, they don't get closed on. Xantares spinning around.
How they both get in there?
Supported by Joda, double back out of Frozen.
Both chopped down.
That is massive moment here from Frozen. Otherwise, 3v5. Elige walks in.
He thought he was doing something tricky, but now he's just opened the round back up for Eternal
2v3
Fire.
Brokey
They'll
life
turn towards
again.
ramp. There's no one here to stop him. And Frozen has a small moment where, they're trying to get him to drop vents.
Timing.
Yeah, but does Brokey buy it? Because they're coming right back at this op, and it's both FaZe members on the door. Both of them here.
Oh, but they get the kill. Brokey.
Another.
That's the first.
Clutch demanded of him. The pistol runs away, but what's in the corner? That element of surprise. I hope you bought tickets to this trilogy. Because your movie's not done yet.
Triple OT.
Bless FaZe and all their free refills. You feel hope and desperation. This double kill from Frozen. But the jump away, that panic, I mean, why would he expect Woxic to be in this corner?
No, you can't. You cannot. I mean, he could not win that last round either. This game should be over. Brokey winning that 5-7 duel on 1 health. There's no chance that happened in real life. We didn't just witness that.
Faber timeout.
And now we're into Another overtime.
Last time Faber took a timeout, it was a flawless round.
I can't believe the amount of rounds.
But last time Neo took a timeout, it was a very flawless ramp rush.
And Brokey has almost built up enough aura after all of these clutches that it felt like for a second he was just going to win again. That he was simply going to do it one more time. And if Eternal Fire could hear the agitation that was happening after that, they maybe could use that to their advantage.
Yeah, surely. They would
because
love to know.
Because if FaZe aren't focused 100% right now, Eternal Fire will put this away.
Boxic taking some molly damage.
This is top level Nuke. We've had every look and then every look twice.
So what page of the playbook do you flip to when we hit round 37?
Yeah, but these long rounds, and we know Major tendencies to go back to what we've seen multiple times.
I explode.
They do dress things up a lot, but
full passive from EF.
They have to be wary of the fact that FaZe have really caught on. First layer exec upstairs, outside cross smokes, back to upstairs.
Hits it.
Brokey was staring at them inside.
Upper molly.
This time it is to the ramp. This time they will go.
No way we're going ramp.
Brokey plays in front of the box.
Brokey hits it through the molly.
Still trudge through it.
That was absolutely worth it. 50 damage, you get a kill, you get away, and you smoked him out of following you.
The intention was to end B. There is already a ton of defense down there.
Centaurus look tilted.
But as the fire burns out on Hell, you know there are options.
Centaurus down.
And you know that Brokey's not up in heaven.
Rain playing main.
Is Joda gonna make the play?
Who is keeping eyes on heaven?
Right now,
20
they're playing
seconds.
full passive here. Wait, this is a huge gap. Elish from Top of Hut has to know this.
He just turned, but he's also responsible for holding back on Hut.
Elish.
It all boils down to the timing and the shot.
You're dead.
And Joda doesn't waste a second. Now the main player can turn, but Joda's gonna take him
2v4.
down too.
Brokey and Frozen.
Gap in the defense.
Brokey lower, very
37.
far away.
Man, but this gap was so apparent. They had Brokey get that kill fall off. I mean, anybody could have walked around at heaven by that point.
Sometimes you have to save an
How
OT
could
chat.
FaZe have prevented
If you
that?
buy
They needed to
twice
be
and
watching
lose
it from the
both
top of
rounds,
Hut, and then you have the player on the
you don't
site
have full money on last.
play from the back of the site, spotting Hut, right? Then the player from the back of the site isn't exposed to heaven. Alicia's watching heaven, but they got too calcified in their positions. They played patrolling between those two spots, but they didn't cover their one massive gap, the one that both teams knew about. And Jota, you could even see it. He was worried about taking that first peek. But he didn't overplay the situation at all. Took the kill when he saw it. It's not like when Rain got up there and he could line up 3. You had to know they're going to be watching this at some point.
And a 4v5 is what Eternal Fire faced.
If Alicia's standing up there watching it and there's someone below watching Hut, they're both safe. But instead, they give themselves no chance to win.
Tilta.
Striking gold early here.
Here we go.
Overtime 3 begins with an Eternal Fire T-round win. If you are just tuning into this masterpiece, 9-3 CT sides. So offensive success, hard to come by.
Rain picking off outside. We haven't seen a Rain entry in a bit.
Yeah, so really salient point.
Rain not playing outside this game.
Huge round to win early. In a map that may never end.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Ouch!
Frozen lines up those headshots.
Santaris back to back getting entry. He's tilted right now.
And they eat a flash dropping in a mini.
37 kills on
disaster
Zan.
for Eternal Fire.
Dude, evaporated.
Dies for no reason twice.
Some cheesy taps of the A1S and Eternal Fire go up in smoke.
That's why you got to put pressure on the cross. But it was while they were trying to boost right in between those two smokes, right?
Careful, Rain, careful.
Oh.
Oh
No
my
chance.
god.
Roger tries to throw a bit of a Hail Mary here, getting crazy down towards lower. 30-second 1v5. I don't think so.
So, FaZe avoid losing this round.
Holy Rain.
Still with one more to go on the T side for Eternal Fire. They can look past that. That's a situation that can happen when you smoke the cross. And again, they might have been trying to boost in between the two smokes outside, and that's exactly where the shots were getting peppered in. It was also Elise needing it open after some of the spams, so odds were stacked against Eternal Fire if they weren't going to simply get across to Secret.
Come on, baby.
Double ramp setup. I can't say these have yielded too much. It feels like Eternal Fire have been super careful about how close they get.
And it also feels like FaZe haven't really pulled the full trigger.
Zantares hasn't been able to play these last 2 rounds, Chad.
Zantares,
that's a fast cross.
Brother, how did you get downstairs that quick?
Just instant transmission down there.
Quick hit of the teleport.
Brokey.
Oh, maybe this will be a chance for Brokey.
Brokey doesn't miss right now.
Just giving himself some room in case they jump by.
Frozen's still here as well. And Frozen's playing lights out. Him and Brokey, 31 and 32 kills each.
Jota, you don't want to go there.
We got some nades getting set up as Zantares patrols all the usual locations, but with the doors closed, window should be unbroken, right? Inside of control.
Should be. Yeah, he's going to have to pop it. But
oh,
then
he does no reins here. He's just dead.
They tried to cover the sound. Oh, Frozen activates. They tried to cover the sound. He didn't hear it. Look, he's on his screen. He's on his screen.
He's on your screen.
They covered it with audio. Does that end up unraveling ramp? We won't even guess. It will. It will matter. Zantares able to slip up, and then he catches the next one in transition.
They timed it perfectly.
2v3.
Cover the audio, but they
Rain
don't
on
know
position though.
Rain.
He was here the entire time.
The stoic Norwegian sits in the darkness of the B site and awaits.
Rain has the best position ever.
Fire. They're gonna go for that bomb plant. Rain's gonna catch him off. Zantares
oh my God!
Trades.
Low HP both.
What more can he do?
Again.
3 kills already. Low health. 15 on the
Calm
clock.
down.
Kerrigan softened
10 seconds.
Blown away for 20.
No. They broke the glass upstairs at the same time as control side.
They blew up something. They had to have covered the audio. You saw Zantares wait for it.
It actually worked. And I don't know if that's a resolution moment for Rain, but as we can see, Zantares on his screen that whole time.
They overtoned the noise of breaking the glass.
He got up the ramp, took Brokey out from behind.
That's why he was sitting there with his knife, waiting for the exact second.
Round I got 39.
I got no answers for you, bro. I've never seen anything like this.
It's on another level.
He catches the guy coming out from hell.
And then he lives. He trades the bomb plant.
I hate that the replay sucked during this tournament.
Gets the first nade in.
Mo, double nade. They both had like sub 20 HP. Kerrigan's trying to hype himself up to swing that door and stop them.
If Kerrigan gets one clip off on his first peak, how do you even plant?
You don't.
That is absolutely insane. Here we go.
How did Brokey hit that 5-7 shot?
I don't know. How are we 40 rounds deep?
Zantares
back
40
to the
kills,
CT
by the
side
way.
here for Eternal Fire. Oh, and it's an opening kill for Elige. Now, Elige's success has come far and few between.
Outside smokes. Full boss mode.
First blood looks real good. Second,
what is this?
Oh, there's the impact that you want to see.
Then Wakadia tries to get in. You've got that close main threat making sound. Wakadia's pinned behind the vent, but Madger's looking to get his done. He's challenging in through hut.
Oh my God, triple kill.
Wakadia lets his guard down. Brokey turns in. That's the bomb. Dropped at the feet of Madger. He'll put the smoke out, and Joda's going to try to come and hold the A site, but Rain's behind him. There are layers.
Yeah, there are layers. But up in heaven, there's nothing to actually make Joda make noise. Now,
he turns.
Wait, he spotted the gets kill. Madger's going to get another one, too. Oh my God.
2v1
gets caught. Somehow they turn around. Now they have time to go back and get this.
Leading the charge, trying to get this one, but where? Do you go ramp? Do you hit lobby?
He rotated fast.
He has made out like a bandit here. This kill in heaven, and now he's flanking lobby.
This round is featuring big moments from the two underperforming players of Elige and Joda.
He can walk into hut. I don't know how they're going to figure this timing out. And if he goes squeaky side, because they are still quiet, he doesn't even know that the bomb has crossed yet.
But if they try to plant,
now they're going to make
noise.
Now
he knows.
The jig is up. Low health Elige. Hands busy
and
with
look
the
where
bomb.
they're looking.
Both players stuck out there. And his approach.
Oh my God!
By Kerrigan. Whoa! All that
Elige masterclass during this round.
Finally. A million layers. And it's
nice try to Jota. The new guy on EF.
I'm sorry, when is intermission?
You are not allowed to pee, sir.
Madger dropping bomb. I mean, the fact this.
I can't believe after Joda gets the kill, they come back to check that flank on that timing. Madger has that 2K lineup in the palm of his hand.
Unreal.
2020.
Xanteris has 40 kills.
Elige and Kerrigan combined for that one. Anybody's game.
Remember, chat is first to
Xanteris back to his usual spot, but this time, and like last time, not putting pressure on the cross, just waiting for his chance to catch.
Foxy
needs to hit from here. He's done really well from this angle.
Nope.
But they lose Xanteris.
Xanteris dies for the first time.
Guys, Frozen gets his.
Elige.
More damage even onto Acadia. Frozen in with a double kill. And that is a wide open A site. They know it. Walks it up from the vent. Clips Kerrigan in the backdrop.
What?
No scope through vent, but it's all for naught because your A defense faltered with nothing.
And they know that Joda's coming in from the ramp. 1v3 should be impossible here as FaZe figure out 2 win conditions. Take out Xanteris. Win inside of Mini.
Joda dead with nothing, and that is FaZe Clan 21.
Don't give Elige
Map
a whole
point.
game to get warmed up. Here we are in triple overtime.
Keep in mind, if FaZe wins,
and
we
the
go to
massive
dust.
impact comes through.
Finally starting
the
to break
ultimate
through.
decider.
Also, Woxic misses his shot in lower. Setup has everything
Loser goes
covered
home,
for
winner
these
goes to
2
the arena.
situations. But the kills coming down in each of these locations is what matters for FaZe.
Clean tracking from Frozen. Predicts it all. Triple kill from inside Squeaky.
And look, in OT the money is not infinite. Major MP9 only.
Stomachs, as they
And
will
a
face
lot of util
another
deductions
map
too.
point for FaZe Clan. Unable to close in the previous overtime, given another chance.
Won't get easier than this FaZe.
And this time there are limitations.
Yes.
MP9 for Madger.
Yes. FaZe got to be foaming at the mouth. They can read the money here. 3 rounds into overtime. Xanteris understands. He's got the responsibility of Atlas right now, the world on his shoulders.
Wow. Dangerous game here. Xanteris wants
more
more.
smoke.
Oh my god, that wasn't it.
Saw something, but careful, bro. There's 3 guns that could just start firing back. This is a dangerous game for Xanteris to be playing, but Wacadia's over there towards main to help, and you've got Woxic with eyes above.
This is how we saw over top of the cross smokes last time. This time they might be crossing without them.
Oh, Xanteris dodging the threat of the red peak. Rain gets clipped on the cross, and it's a 3v5 for FaZe demanded. Everybody's dead.
Let's go again.
Right.
Frozen out from Squeaky had all of that.
Triple OT, let's go.
I have lost track of overtime.
Alter.
Let's go again.
Triple or quadruple? Quadruple.
25 to win. 24 to get to OT number 4.
Oh my god.
And don't you dare make a guess as to who is going to lock this
This is
down.
literally 2 games.
Xanteris stays alive after killing the clock on these smokes, gets his kills. Woxic on his perch, up again, another solid CT setup, just like last round, except no X-Factor kills out of FaZe, crushed on the cross. They try something new.
I thought he had signed up for a death sentence.
Fast
play
to
around that smoke.
25.
OT4 begins.
That's a rare one, boys.
Fast one from Woxic.
Alter, hands down Frozen.
Sits down Frozen, a flying Kerrigan.
Fall.
He gets his counterpart down. Joda loses the fight over towards that ramp.
That's a big
we've
find
still
for
got
the
Xanteris, so at least a trade frag found.
3v3, but look who's faster lower.
Yeah, they're gonna hit this quick. Smokes down around the site. What is that? Okay, off-angle plant for Elige. A little bit weird, bro.
They don't plant right away.
Woxic's gonna swing.
Ooh, that's fast.
Shot. Just clipped him.
Shot.
And then he goes right back as Elige is on the line.
Oh my god.
Just gets away with
2v3.
it. We've got pressure from the double door. We've also got the flank inbound.
Brokey in a clutch. You know what that means.
With an element of surprise. And Elige is on 8 as
2v2.
he finds him. Tracks him through that smoke.
Back
and
to the
hangs
joint.
on to the side of the ramp room. You've got Brokey unknown to the CTs. And that element of unknowingness could cost Eternal Fire the first in OT4.
What? He checked?
Brokey denied
He
by the
checked?
rest, terminating the hopes of FaZe at the start of this OT.
He went back to check. Yes, he did. Just in case he missed that minute timing. And it might have been Woxic actually coming on a decon that spotted him with the op.
That's probably it.
The first bad spray of the game. Can I just say, everything has been instant to the dome. This one moment makes this possible for FaZe, but that shot from Woxic is actually unreal.
I don't think Woxic saw him from the peak either, dude. I think that's Xanteris' presence of mind.
Imagine.
It was that, Shadow, Woxic spotting him, game sense, whatever the hell it is. Xantares.
They are so perfect right now.
Kerrigan tries to kick that off outside, but Xantares from the garage to the lower B close.
And his willingness to float and not play one-dimensional inside of Mini, to keep it dynamic,
Frozen,
even in the thick of it, has been everything. Jota, what a clean peek.
At 19 and 30, they send Jota in for that entry. He delivers.
Nice
you
flash.
know Xantares will.
FaZe Clan.
Turns that one back quick.
Elise.
And we haven't seen a sweep in any of these overtimes.
Feeding the beast.
Leaning back inside of garage. Kerrigan and Brokey to the 2 versus 5, trying to find open roads, but there are closures every direction. Dead ends for FaZe Clan as they try their way through round 44.
Brokey 1v5.
Nothing!
Nothing works.
23 to 21, Eternal Fire on the brink of the first sweep of an overtime half.
Absolutely shut down. And as much as any T round is important,
they need this
getting
last.
3 straight on CT might be too much to bear.
In before ramp rush.
Across, that is the weight that
look at the vibes on the
FaZe can't handle. And this is one of the cleanest rounds so far. Of all the situations that have come down to 1v1s, 2v2s, and low number spots.
Xantares 46 kills,
this is a masterclass of a round out of Xantares and Eternal Fire.
Don't give up, Frozen.
Frozen himself at 37 kills this game. His output has been tremendous.
Here we go, full AKs. No RVP for Brokey. Could be something aggressive.
Life draining from FaZe's faces. A much needed T-side round win here and now. Lots of bodies on this site. And doesn't this look like Brokey? Woxic puts that up on Hunt.
Oh, boys.
Not gonna miss the first chance.
Refract.
Swing out from
3v4. 2v4.
And this one just gets shut down upon. A late
2v3.
re-entry attempt out from Kerrigan. You can take that kill and leave.
Yeah, you take a breath in this spot. If you're wait, where's the bomb? Don't tell me the bomb's upstairs.
No, it fell. Did it fall outside the door?
Oh,
he scooped it up.
He scooped it up. He got it. It was just there in the corner.
All right. Okay. This at least keeps a chance now for FaZe in a late round situation.
CT's getting active.
I've seen so many good rounds from Jota in this spot.
Oh,
by
God.
that same token, he always plays this spot.
Does Brokey predict it? Looks likely. Brokey on the clear.
Oh,
there it is. Reads him and opens the round. But wasting no time lower is Xantares. In through the window. No! 3 map match playoffs points.
When will Xantares slow down?
Maybe only once
48
How
kills?
quickly, but also how quietly he got to the control stairs. That's the only reason they molly past him and try to jump through that window. They thought they were onto something because they killed Jota in such an uncompromising position. Or compromised position, tucked in really late. They thought they had a tempo to get downstairs. And look at Xantares smile, man.
Heilige Scheiße.
What
3
an
match
unbelievable
points.
game of CS from
If FaZe
Xantares.
loses 1 round,
A truly
they're going
classic
home.
performance.
No FaZe in the
Xantares
arena at
on
IEM
behalf of
Katowice.
Turkey.
The beauty of this moment is Xantares going as above and beyond
3
as
in a
he
row
is
for OT
because he
needed.
wants a taste of something he has seen so infrequently. Years of Counter-Strike. And this would be the 3rd time we have seen him in a stadium. That feels wrong. But he is playing to a level of Counter-Strike deserving of a crowd.
We casted him 2018, Blast Istanbul, on a team that wasn't good enough to make it far, but the local hero.
I love Scrum.
And thought, this is great, a player this good, but not with the pieces around him. Then he went into international waters, back to the Turkish super team.
50 seconds.
Piece by
This
piece.
team is more than Xantares, but equally needs him as much as his old rosters did.
Brokey turns away. Bad timing on that one. And shot as
it's
well.
falling apart.
Every shot.
Mistakes are starting to happen. Kerrigan Do you get active, or is the risk not worth it? Major not too
30
far
seconds.
away and knocking on this B-bomb site
Where's
with
Brokey?
no defenders
Upstairs.
in position.
We're all A.
Major's gonna die
Frozen
first.
lower.
Opens the possibility of a rotate.
And just
what
Frozen.
is Frozen gonna do? Does he test it? No
Denies.
cover.
Close the door.
Fire,
Almost
offering
gets the
an
double.
opening back as Elise just runs down through those double doors. FaZe
Oh my God.
will fight, and Eternal Fire will
Oh
fail.
my
In
God,
their
Frozen.
first of 3.
Okay, it's the molly that lands. It lands too
If you had an
shallow.
AK, would have
They can
gotten
open the
way
door
more there.
safely. They don't even have to peek into it. And for a moment there,
You would have had
they
2
could
kills,
cover it,
full
but
HP
when you
still.
molly it, you have to trust it. And they had Decon to watch as well, and they're going for the Astralis plant. They could have mollied that, played back of the site, watched Decon if they wanted to, but it's hard to get organized in those tense
We have
moments.
3
They
AKs
come
on
in
CT
without
side.
getting
Wichtig.
control of control again. Not the first time they pay for it, but still, 3 rounds coming
I
out
feel
of
like
the
EF
last
is
half for Eternal
gonna try
Fire.
something like Rush A.
They had that one to play with.
Or Rush B.
But that
Brokey just
Xantares
missed
is
a shot
literally
now.
one away from 50 kills in this game, this one map alone.
Let alone having 3 opportunities to close this. We haven't even seen an overtime with 2 chances to close this.
Xantares has 5,000 damage in this game.
Oh my God. I feel like, what is this, World of Warcraft? First of 3 held on to by FaZe.
I think it's pre-nerf.
Here we go.
This is the golden ticket for Eternal Fire. You could not have asked for a better second half in overtime 4 to close with. And we saw what happened when Xantares got fast timing down secret stairs. That was one of the rounds that unraveled around FaZe. That's when he was able to climb out through that window. When tragedy struck in round 39.
There's going to be a most impactful player from FaZe.
Brokey
It's Brokey. I
needs
don't
to
care what
hit
the numbers
this.
say. The clutches have been everything, but no, he misses again. Back-to-back rounds.
Ramp
not
explode,
worth
here it
it.
is.
Not what they need in
Frozen
this instance.
masterclass last round this time.
Frozen door open, Joda doubles down.
Oh, the lights are turning dim here for FaZe.
Eternal Fire will have 3 kills between them and the Spodek. As Xantares creeps behind enemy lines, those double doors primed for the taking.
No
but
50
Rain
kills,
will not
damage
go down
GG.
without a fight because FaZe never
3v4.
do. Woxic turns his attention over to the ramp.
What?
Misses his shot, and now you know damn well this retake is on. We've got 2 kits between Rain and Elige. Wicadia hangs on for the
2v2.
back site. Another trade for
Time
the
running out.
double
Elige
doors.
in the 1v2.
It's all on the new piece.
GG.
A decade of counter
2-0 against FaZe.
and Eternal Fire hoist
Put some respect on Major, on Eternal Fire, on Xantares, on Jota, the new guy, on Fabre. Flawless round and OT timeout. Vicaria masterclass.
The moment, Eternal Fire.
Woxic. Alter.
Xantares.
Alter.
With one of the best maps of CS that we've ever witnessed.
Insane.
Peak into the late hours of
Look at
this
Brokey.
map, through all the Brokey
They're
clutches.
crushed right now.
The
Hearts in the chat for
plays
FaZe.
from Mini, as
Even if
Lurks,
you're cheering
the
for
call
EF.
from Major. They came together like we've never seen before.
Cinema as always
they
with
showed us
them.
so much to kick this year off.
They deserve
showed
the
us
winner
a
just
glimpse
as
in
much as EF.
2024. But now that fire is burning brighter than it ever has. And we have to wonder, not only do they crack into quarters, but how far can they go? Now's the time to make history, Eternal Fire, even if you've already started.
Holy shit. Guys, we have one more game. Navi versus